Greetings and salutations, Oriole Nation, and welcome to Week 7 of the MHSAA season. It's homecoming here at Oriole Field, and as games go, they don't get any bigger than this. Jamie Sycon, the Whitehall Vikings are in town. It's a battle of two heavyweights tonight. Whitehall has won 4 straight West Michigan Conference Lakes Division championships, and it'll be the job of the Ludington Orioles tonight to dethrone them. And if Ludington can get a victory tonight, they'll assure themselves of at least a tie of the West Michigan Conference, with the game to be played yet next week against the Muskegon Orchard View Cardinals in the conference.
Yep. It's like you said, Whitehall's definitely had the best of us the last 4 or 5 years and in the conference, but that's not the same Whitehall team out there. Not to say that they're not good, but you know, I would say you're right. We got to dethrone them, and we got a good shot at doing that tonight.
Whitehall defeated the Orioles in 2021, 49-0, 56-6 in 2022, 48-0 in 2023. Last year, 47-10. And the last time they played prior to that was 1988, when Whitehall defeated the Orioles 10-8. Ludington's last victory against Whitehall, coming back in the old Seaway Conference days, 1987. They won 33-14. It would be suffice to say that Whitehall is in the psyche of the Ludington Orioles. They're in the Orioles' kitchen, and let's see if the Orioles can abolish that tonight. And it's also, it wouldn't be too verbose to say that this is one of the biggest games in Ludington football history tonight.
Yeah, and you were just reading those last 4 years' scores. Those look like Ludington scores this year right now. So, you know, Ludington would love to hang a similar score on them for a little payback, but I was talking to Coach Gillett.
It was the first half of the first game against the Coopersville Broncos when they had a 20-13 lead. They went on to win that game 40-13. Whitehall this year has lost to Hudsonville Unity Christian 55-14. They've defeated Muskegon Orchard View 48-22. They had a very impressive win against Zeeland West 35-28. Defeated Montague 13-6. That's their arch rival. Defeated Manistee 46-0. And last week they were upset by the Eagles of Muskegon Oak Ridge 14-13. The Orioles, on the other hand, they've defeated Coopersville 40-13, Mason County Central 54-13, Freeman 49-0, Muskegon Oak Ridge 52-0, Montague 49-0, and last week they defeated Manistee 48-6 to retain the Dad's Traveling Trophy during Manistee's homecoming game. We'd like to thank House of Flavors Manufacturing, our exclusive pregame sponsor. Delicious House of Flavors ice cream sold around the world, made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing is proud to help keep our hometown dynamic and support Ludington Oriole sports. Producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937, pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. That's House of Flavors Manufacturing. Learn more at www.houseofflavors.com. And also a shout out to Lundquist Furniture, our exclusive starting lineup sponsor. West Michigan's largest furniture store, located at 203 North Main Street, downtown Scottville. Family owned and operated since 1940. For your furniture needs, call Lundquist at 231-757-3368. Homecoming tonight. The Ludington Orioles and the Whitehall Vikings here. It's a gorgeous night for high school football, Week 7 of the MHSAA. Scoop Hansen on the play-by-play, joined by Jamie Sycon doing the color commentary. We also have Nick Wysong. We have Nick Wysong.
Is that my brother?
Yeah, that's your brother. Nick Wysong is our OSN 102.7 WMOM technical engineer, and Thad Shank, who is the OSN executive director and producer. He is our OSN cameraman tonight. With also a big thank you to Chris Nicholas at 102.7 WMOM. Interviewed Coach Charlie Gunsel, and here's what he had to say about tonight's big homecoming game between his Orioles and the Vikings of Whitehall. Welcome, Oriole Nation, to the House of Flavors Manufacturing pregame coaches interview. I'm with Coach Charlie Gunsel, and Coach, it's homecoming. It's a huge, huge game tonight. Even though Whitehall is not the Whitehall of past, they are the 3-time defending West Michigan Conference champions. Tonight has the feeling of a heavyweight matchup.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it's for a conference championship. I mean, Whitehall has held that crown for 4 years, and they've absolutely dominated us during that 4-year run. But, we have an opportunity tonight. I think the kids have earned it. We're sitting here at 6-0, and even though Whitehall comes in with a couple of L's, they're still so dangerous. They're still incredibly talented. They're very well coached, and for them to get back into it, they need to beat us tonight. So we're going to see the best version of Whitehall, I believe, that we've seen all year.
You're probably getting a very mad Whitehall team. They were upset by Muskegon Oak Ridge 14-13 last week. Their other loss came the first game of the season against the always tough Hudsonville Unity Christian team. They do have a marquee victory on their resume, a 35-28 victory over always tough Zeeland West.
Yeah, and I watched that Zeeland West team, that film, multiple times, and that's as good as I've seen Whitehall play. I mean, they looked really good against Zeeland. They did about anything they wanted to do. Actually had a 21-point lead before Zeeland came back, and then Whitehall found a way to win, and that's just what Whitehall does. They're just going to find a way. So, yeah, we need to be our best selves tonight. I mean, we need to play better than we've played all year. I think the Whitehall defense is right there with the Coopersville defense, if not better. I think they're probably the first team we've played all year that has the athletes to run with us, and I think that's been a big difference. When we get against teams that don't run well, we kind of take advantage of that. But Whitehall's going to be able to run well, which forces us into longer drives, which really we haven't had to do for the last 4 or 5 weeks. We've been able to strike quick, but we're going to have to earn every point tonight.
The last 4 years, they had Camden Thompson. He's playing now at Western Michigan University on a football and basketball scholarship. They were big wins, 49-0, 56-6, 48-0, 47-10. They do not have Camden Thompson. He's moved on. But they, as you mentioned, they still have some really good athletes. Would you say their best football player is Corday Anderson?
Yeah, I think Corday's at the top of the list in the conference. I think he's one of the best players in the conference. He wreaks havoc on defense and offense. He's a tough matchup. You know, they have Hunter Osborne, they have Cole Essebagers, and they have others. I mean, they're still a very, very good football team. I don't know what happened last week. We watched the film. I think sometimes those things happen.
Yeah.
I thought Whitehall's a better football team than Oak Ridge, but Oak Ridge won the game. Whitehall had opportunities to win the game late and it just couldn't get it done. But this is as talented a group as we're going to have played all year. And with our kids having struggled against Whitehall the last 4 years, we also got to get over that. And that's big in high school kids. So I expect our kids to come out locked in, focused, and playing hard.
Great week of practice.
Yeah, I think they're excited, even with homecoming. I mean, our kids are locked in on kind of their mission, and we preached all week about you've earned the right to play in a conference championship game. It just happens to be on homecoming, which is a perfect setup. I mean, it's going to be a huge crowd here tonight. People are going to be excitable, and there's a lot of eyes on this matchup. And I think we have a lot of guys who like to play in big-time events, and this is certainly a big-time event tonight.
Yourself, coach, or your coaching staff, are you a bit concerned? The closest ball game you've had this year was at halftime of the Coopersville game, the first game of the year, when it was 20-13. Since that point, your team has just been an offensive machine, and they played great defense too. They've only allowed 32 points, but they've scored 292 points. No team has come close to you guys.
No, I'm not concerned. If we get into that situation, we rep those things in practice all week. That's why you practice, so you're prepared for situations. If we were to get into a tight ball game, I think we have kids that are going to step up and make plays. Hopefully, we come out and we just kind of keep clicking. I mean, it's like we're hitting every shot we take right now on both sides of the ball, and Whitehall's going to be the best defensive team we've played. So we're going to have to kind of change some things. We have to know where Corday Anderson is. We have to know where Hunter Osborne is. We have to keep an eye on Cole Essebagers. And like I said, there's others. So I think, if anything, maybe we've dialed in and been a little bit more detailed this week than maybe we were the previous 6 weeks.
They've got a running back, too. Have you mentioned him yet?
Well, he's a handful. I don't know his name, but he is an absolute stud. On that veer that they run, you've got to take care of number 45 or he will crush you. He's a hard tackle, plays linebacker for him defensively. Very, very good running back. So like I said, I just know those kids, so I could call them out by name. But there's multiple players on this Whitehall team that can hurt you.
Your injury status for your team?
We're as healthy as we've been. We get Zach Graham back. Now Louis had 2 full weeks of competitive practice. Hopefully we can start to use him a little bit more. But guys are healthy. We try to be smart during the week. We're week 7. We don't need to beat the hell out of each other Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday to prepare for a game on Friday. Right now it's about details and understanding what the team's going to try to do to you. So I feel like we're really healthy.
Well, Coach, good luck to you and the Orioles. Look forward to talking to you after tonight's big homecoming game. And as always, go O's.
Thanks, Scoop. Go O's.
Welcome back to Oriole Field. 3 things about that interview. Number 1, Whitehall has won the West Michigan Conference for 4 straight years. I said in the interview it was 3 straight. It's been 4 straight years they've won the West Michigan Conference Lakes Division in football. Number 2, the running back, number 45, that's Liam Leak. He is a junior, and as Coach Gunsel said, he is a handful. And number 3, we got a great crowd here tonight, as you would expect for homecoming in a game of this magnitude, Jamie. The Whitehall Vikings in town against the Ludington Orioles.
Yeah, this is a nice look across the hill there. Cars all lined up. Motorhomes, stands over there, and Whitehall is going to be full. We're full. Doesn't get any better than this, Scoop.
Also, tonight potentially could be a huge night for Coach Gunsel in his coaching career. His career coaching record, 99 victories and 101 losses.
Well, let's hope we get number 100 tonight.
Exactly. And right now what we'd like to do is give some love again to Lundquist Furniture, our exclusive starting lineup sponsor. They're located at 203 North Main Street, downtown Scottville. Family owned and operated since 1940. For your furniture needs, call Lundquist 231-757-3368. Here are your starters, I should say, for both teams. For the Ludington Orioles, starting on offense at quarterback, number 1, Cam Gunsel, who's having just an absolutely incredible and phenomenal season. The starting tailback, number 2, Mikey Himes. Gunsel, a senior, Himes, a freshman. The starting wide receivers, number 4, Zach Graham, a senior. Number 5, Kyle Himes Jr., a sophomore. The slot backs are number 0, Taj Williams, a junior, and number 7, Messiah Himes, a junior. Starting offensive line for the Orioles, and they've been magnificent this year. Gunsel has not been sacked one time, and a big reason why is that great offensive line. The center is number 50, Colin Shelton, a senior. The left guard, 54, Blake Nelson, he's a junior. The right guard, 55, Donovan Salazar, he's a sophomore. The left tackle, 53, Connor Shaney, he's a senior. And the right tackle, the All-State candidate, number 63, Walt Autry. He is a senior. On defense for the Orioles tonight, starting on the defensive line will be Walt Autry at a defensive tackle position. Also, Connor Shaney will be the other defensive tackle. The ends for the Orioles will be Colin Shelton and number 20, Logan Sloan. Logan Sloan is a senior. The linebackers for the Orioles, number 9, J.T. Keith, a junior, as well as the Orioles tackling machine, number 3, Cooper Holmes, a senior. The secondary for the Orioles, the strong safeties are number 12, Michael Wilson, who's our Indian Summer Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight. Wilson is a senior. The other strong safety, number 7, Messiah Himes. The free safety for the Orioles, number 1, Cam Gunsel. The cornerbacks, number 4, Zach Graham, and number 5, Kyle Himes Jr. For the Whitehall Vikings, on offense, their quarterback, number 2, Cole Essabaggers. He is a senior. The running back, number 45, Liam Leak, a junior. The wide receivers for the Vikings, number 1, Hunter Osborne. He is a senior. Number 10, Corday Anderson, a senior who is give a verbal commit to Ferris State to play football with them. Number 11, Judson Musk. He is a sophomore. And number 19, Aiden Mendoza, a senior. The offensive line for the Vikings, the offensive tackles are number 76, Cooper Kujowski. He's a sophomore. Number 78, Caden Bauer. He is a senior. The guards for the Vikings, 71, Zayden Hulst, a senior, and number 57, Billy Dark, a sophomore, and the center, number 75, Jamison Jeffrey, he is a senior. And those are your starting lineups for the Ludington Orioles and the Whitehall Vikings. As we get ready for this one, Jamie, homecoming 2025, the Orioles and the Vikings, we're going to we're going to keep it right here and give some more love to some of our sponsors, beginning with Indian Summer Co-op. They are proud to be a sponsor of the Oriole Sports Network and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for this season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles. Actually, you know what? I didn't give the starters on defense for Whitehall, did I? I just skipped right over it. How could I do that? Okay, your starters on defense for Whitehall. On the line, number 10, Cordy Anderson. He's a defensive end. Billy Dark is a defensive end. Also, Jamison Jeffrey, he's starting on the defensive line. And the nose guard is number 78, Caden Bauer, who is a senior. The linebackers for the Vikings, number 45, Liam Leak. Number 26, Colton Kaiser. And number 23, Brian Sorensen. The defensive secondary for Well, actually, Whitehall's got one other linebacker, number 20, Hunter Peterson. The secondary, number 19, Aiden Mendoza. He is a safety. And also you have number 5, Colton Miller back there at a cornerback. And number 3, Cody Manzo is a cornerback. The other starting safety, number 1, Hunter Osborne. And those are your starters now for Ludington and Whitehall. And now we're going to step aside. And when we return, we'll have the opening kickoff. Whitehall won the coin toss. They will receive Homecoming 2025, the Ludington Orioles and the Whitehall Vikings. You are watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network in 102.7 WMOM. Stay tuned.
Welcome to House of Flavors, Michigan's largest ice cream producer. But we're more than just ice cream. We exist to make ice cream, feed people, and make our world a better place. We donate 25% of all profits to charity annually. You heard that right. We are dedicated, innovative, adaptable. Come join our team. We are looking for amazing people to join our team in maintenance, operations, palletizing, warehouse, CDL drivers. We provide career development opportunities, year-round stability, competitive wages, health insurance, 401k retirement, bonuses, profit sharing, and free ice cream. Join us to make ice cream and make a difference. Find your career today at houseofflavors.com/careers.
Smith & Eddy Insurance in partnership with Auto Owners Insurance. Since 1902, Smith & Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and providing insurance solutions as the area's largest independent agency. Here at Smith & Eddy Insurance, in partnership with Auto Owners, we offer the most experienced staff, the widest array of policies, and we have partnered with Auto Owners Insurance to provide exceptional solutions for our customers. With new technology and an old-school philosophy, our team is committed to delivering a winning customer experience by placing the right people in the right roles. Proudly serving all of West Michigan from our 4 convenient locations in Bear Lake, Scottville, Manistee, and in Hart, Smith & Eddy and Auto Owners remains deeply committed to the communities we serve and dedicated to meeting your insurance needs. Smith & Eddy Insurance in partnership with Auto Owners Insurance.
Welcome back to Oriole Field, Homecoming 2025 here, Week 7 of the MHSAA. Perfect football weather, just a huge crowd here at Oriole Field tonight in one tremendously big football game about to begin, Jamie.
Yes, it is. And, I think if I was a player out there right now, it'd probably be like we are up here, scoop the hairs on our arms a little bit after the national anthem, and they're ready to go, Ludington is going to kick off to Whitehall here, but, Dario's looking to make a big impact off the opening kick. Wouldn't that be something?
Yeah, it definitely would be. And, we got a lot to talk about tonight as well. Homecoming ceremony, which we, I believe, are going to cover. Is that right, Thad? We're going to cover that tonight, the homecoming ceremony? Yes, I got the thumbs up from Thad Shank there, our OSN cameraman and OSN executive director producer. We're also going to talk about the JV winning last night. Big, 42-0. Coach Rich Kirby's JV won. The freshmen, coached by Will Gunsel, they won 42-14 last night over Grand Rapids North Point Christian. So a big win there. We'll talk a little bit about that. And also we've got our congratulations, Coach Rob Killips and his boys regional Division III tennis champions. We'll chat a bit about them. And the soccer team won last night here at Oriole Field over Greenville. And you're going to talk about that a little bit.
Yep, and the only thing I could say to that is one of Coach Shank's favorite saying is, you wish you were an Oriole, because right now we're kicking it in everything we got going on, and that's a good time.
No doubt about that. Ludington in their home black jerseys tonight. They have numerals trimmed in white. They got the black pants. They've got the black helmet with the orange O. Whitehall, pretty much all in white. They do have some red in that jersey. Mm-hmm. They got the white helmet with the Viking head logo on it. And Whitehall, again, they've won 4 consecutive West Michigan Conference championships. Ludington going out tonight to try to put that to an end.
Yeah, we'd like to see that happening, but we won't know that till the end. And they're, like you said, they're still the champs until they're not.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'd like to see this defense come out and make a statement right here, Scoop.
Yep, until they're dethroned. And Gabe Gomez getting set to kick off. And back deep for the Whitehall Vikings will be number 8, and that'll be Isaiah Lewis. He's a junior. And also back deep for Whitehall, will be, I believe, number 4. No, let's see here. Can't see yet, but Gomez is going to kick it to that player, and we'll get a number here in just a moment. And he's out to the 15, and a big hit there by the Orioles. They stop him short of the 20 on the return for Whitehall. I believe that was number 1, and that was Hunter.
23 and 22 on the tackle.
Okay, Hunter Osborne on the return there. He's a starting wide receiver for the Vikings. And on the stop for the Orioles.
Looks like Michael Wilson.
Michael Wilson, who's our Indian Summer Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight. His interview will air at the half. Okay, here we go. Whitehall comes out on offense. We're just underway here. The Orioles have kicked off to Whitehall, who won the coin toss, and they wanted the football. So here we go. The Vikings led by their quarterback, Cole Essabaggers. He is a senior, and he will run right. And the Orioles are straightening it out here. Penalty marker down right off the bat. Essabaggers had about a 6-yard gain right there, but I believe it's coming back.
Yeah, it looked like I didn't see who the offensive player was, but there was holding on number 7. Messiah Himes got his jersey pulled right off the shoulder pad there.
Again, Whitehall 4-2 on the year. Their loss is coming to Hudsonville Unity Christian, the first game of the season. They won one conference loss that came last week against the Eagles in Muskegon Oak Ridge, 14-13. Ludington 6-0 on the year, 4-0 in the West Michigan Conference Lakes Division. Penalty on Whitehall, so that's going to move the Vikings all the way back to the 10-yard line, Jamie.
Yeah, and that's a big start for our defense, and let's hope we can keep them right back here, Scoop.
All right, 11:42 remaining in the opening quarter. Whitehall has a 1st and 20. The ball is on their own 10-yard line. Essabaggers, and he will give, and here's a sweep, and Osborne on the carry. He's got a nice pickup of about 8, maybe 9 yards right there before he's brought down. Looks like Michael Wilson on the stop out there. I believe that was Wilson.
Yeah, and you got about
9.
Yep, you got almost the whole penalty back, so it's going to be 1st or 2nd down and 12 right now.
11:06 remaining in the opening quarter. Well, again, Whitehall received the opening kickoff, and they have a 2nd down and 12 right now. Ball is on their 19. Essabaggers, he'll keep. Essabaggers keeps, and Ludington does a really nice job. They hem him in, and they bring him down at about the 20-yard line. So it'll be a pickup of 1 on the play. That'll bring up a 3rd and 10.
Yeah, that was a nice job by number 50 there, Colin Shelton, getting through there and forcing the quarterback back to the inside there where his help was waiting.
Essabaggers goes up, talks to his offensive line.
Yeah, I'd watch this wide receiver screen possibly right here.
Watch for a screen to Cordy Anderson here. Coach Gunsel, I was talking to him earlier today. He says Cordy's probably their best football player. Essabaggers to throw.
He's deep.
He's under pressure. He'll get rid of the ball, and the ball's underthrown, and it's going to be a penalty. Oh, my. There'll be a penalty marker thrown, and it's going to be thrown on, I believe, Michael Wilson.
All he had to do was turn around and look at the ball, and that was no penalty.
Yeah, he never turned to look for the football, and he's going to be called for pass interference. Luckily, in high school, it's just a 15-yarder, Jamie.
Yeah. Unfortunate, though, the receiver went up to catch the ball. He really didn't impede him, but he just never turned. So
the receiver did the exact right thing.
Right. He did exactly what he was supposed to do.
Yep. And Whitehall has the ball at their own 35-yard line. 10-10 to go in the opening quarter. Vikings' first offensive possession. Again, it's week 7 of the MHSAA season. Their quarterback is Cole Essabaggers. Essabaggers will keep. He's cuts it inside. Nice stop right there.
Yeah, you got
Gunsel and Messiah Himes. Yep.
Yeah, on that last play there, Scoop, which most of the time it's hard to hear probably because of the bigger crowd and everything, but when that ball's in the air, most of the players are yelling ball, ball, so then, the defender knows to turn and look.
One of the big matchups I'm looking for when the Orioles are on offense is Walt Autry against Corday Anderson. That's a heavyweight matchup.
Yeah, we'd like to see. We're getting some pressure through there, Scoop. But just, similar to last week's opening drive, trying to figure out what they're doing with the ball first, make some adjustments, and then we'll go ahead and make the plays.
There's Leak on a carry right there. And he's got a few. He's out over the 40 to about the 42. That's going to bring up a third down there. That's Liam Leak on the carry. It was just announced that Cordy Anderson is going to be going to Ferris State. That's it. That's a verbal.
Okay.
And Walt, our Walt Autry, he gave his verbal to be going to Hillsdale. He's going to be playing for the Chargers.
Okay.
So we got a 3rd and 4 coming up right now. 9 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Whitehall has the ball at the at the Whitehall 42-yard line. 3rd and 4. Essa Baggers audibleizes, and now he's going to give to Leak, and Leak has got some room, and he's going to be driven back, but I think forward progress is going to give him a first down, I believe. Yes, it is.
I tell you, that was real close there, Scoop.
Well, no. Well, let's see here. It's going to be, I think they're going to call for a measurement.
Yeah.
Good job by the Oriole defense right there.
That was real close right there. As you've seen, right before that shotgun snap, the quarterback was actually moving forward during the snap, and the running back had already taken a half a step. They just kind of missed that. Should have been a false start in my opinion, but here we are, first down and 10.
Yep, they give him the first down, so it is a 1st and 10 for Whitehall. Ball on the Oriole 45-yard line. Yeah, Leak, he's a handful to bring down. Number 45, the junior running back for the Vikings. And they'll give it again. No, Essa Baggers will keep, and Ludington is not having any of that. They bring him right down at maybe a gain of a half yard.
Yeah, he's doing a good job right now of hiding that football, holding that in there to the last possible second. But what Ludington did right there is, they just tackled both of them.
Yeah.
You can tackle him even if he doesn't have the ball. You can still tackle him, and that's exactly what they did right there. It was a good move.
We have a 2nd down and 9 for Whitehall. Happy birthday wishes going out to Matt Jones and also to Cal Ireland, both celebrating birthdays today. So OSN wishes them a happy birthday. 2nd and 9 for Whitehall. Essa Baggers, he'll give it now to Leak, and Ludington doing a great job stringing that out.
Oh, there's Cam Gunsel along with...
Yep, Cam Gunsel there along, and I think that was that JT? I think it was
Cooper Holmes.
Was that 3 or 9? Yeah.
Oh, they did say Keith.
Yeah, that was JT Keith in there. So Keith and give the assist there to Cam. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 7 for Whitehall. Ball on their own 47-yard line. Whitehall has got the opening kickoff, and they've consumed 5 minutes off the clock on this drive, Jamie.
Yep, I would watch this pass to the left side right here.
Essa Baggers looking right. He's under pressure.
Get him.
And he gets away from it, and now he's going to be driven out of bounds, and he's going to be way short of the first down. Good pursuit by the Orioles. Cooper Holmes was over there. JT Keith was there. Messiah Himes also over there. You had Zach Graham.
Yep. Pursue the football, Scoop. Pursue the football.
Yep, good speed by the Orioles right there. And coming in to punt for the Whitehall Vikings will be number 11, Judson Musk.
Yeah, and it looks like
the Orioles got nobody back deep right now.
They're not buying the punt here, Scoop.
No, they're expecting.
We're playing for a fake, and if they do punt it, it'll just land where it lands, and we'll start from there.
Here we go. 6:47 to go. Good snap, and Musk will punt it. Nobody deep for the Orioles, and it's going to roll and roll and roll. And boy, this is going to be a great Whitehall roll here. All the way back to the Oriole 3-yard line, and maybe the 2-yard line. Boy, that worked out perfect for the Whitehall Vikings.
It did, but I think Charlie didn't want to make sure that they didn't go for it and get the first down.
Okay, we want to thank Safe Harbor Credit Union, another of our awesome sponsors. Where your success is our success, we belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington, or give them a call, 843-2323. Safe Harbor Credit Union, our exclusive halftime show sponsor. Also, Smith & Eddy Insurance, our exclusive postgame sponsor. Smith & Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. Here we go. Ludington has the ball. Their first offensive possession. 1st and 10, ball on their own 3-yard line. 6:33 to go, opening quarter. Here's the snap, and Gunsel will keep, and he's got maybe a yard right there. And the tackle looks like it was made by number 10, Corday Anderson. Ball is at the Oriole, just shy of the 5-yard line right now. There's 6:11 to go in this opening quarter. Whitehall's had the ball once. This is Orioles' first offensive possession. We want to thank Benedict's Auto Center, another of our fine sponsors, providing the absolute best in auto body repairing and painting since the 1940s. You can reach Mike 231-613-4111. Benedict's Auto Center, 1742 US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. Orioles have a 2nd and 8. 6:05 to go, opening quarter. In motion, Taj Williams. I'm sorry, no, that's Mikey Himes. Himes breaks the tackle, and now he's going to be driven back. But forward progress, he'll be at about the, probably no gain on the play. Let's see where they mark him. Oh, it's going to be a loss on the play. So Himes on the carry right there.
It looks like he got about a half a yard. We got him just above the 3 there, Scoop.
Yeah, but they had it the last play just shy of the 5 there, Jamie.
Okay.
So
yep. So
yeah, it's going to
bring
bring
a first down here. We don't want to punt from back here.
No. 3rd and 9 for the Orioles. 5:26 to go. Whitehall, the benefit of that punt that took the great Whitehall roll. Gunsel now back to pass. Heavy rush. They get a screen set up. They got it there, and they have it's going to be awfully. Got a first down, I believe. Perfect play right there and a great execution. Gunsel to to Messiah Himes, I believe. Was that 7 or 2?
It's inches, man.
I can't see from you. It looked like it was. They're going to call a short, Scoop.
Wow.
Man, he was way out in front of that, but from our angle. But
Boy, the Orioles did not get a good mark right there at all.
well, I would imagine we need about a half a yard here. They bring in the jumbo package, and Cam's just going to lean forward right here and get this first down.
All right, 4th and 1. The Orioles going from their own 9-yard line.
2, 3.
No, they drew him
jump.
offsides. Offsides, Whitehall. The Orioles are able to draw the Whitehall Vikings offside. A huge, huge play right there. A huge call on Whitehall. So,
No, they called timeout.
oh, you're kidding me.
No, Ludington called timeout. I didn't see a flag go up, but I seen everybody waving their hands.
Oh, my goodness.
Yep.
A timeout was called, and they had Whitehall jumped. And so it's going to be 4th and 1 still. Hey, folks, Ludington Paint and Glass, mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more, located at 213 South James Street, downtown Ludington. Call LP&G at 843-8250. Ludington Paint and Glass, the local source for all your projects, is proud to support Ludington Oriole Sports while being a sponsor on the Oriole Sports Network. Boy, that is a tough break there as the Orioles called a timeout.
Yeah.
And Whitehall did jump, but the timeout went into effect first.
Yeah. And I was surprised. I maybe that was the plan all along because, they had the jumbo package in plus two in the backfield with Cam and his shotgun. And I thought maybe they would just go under center and lean forward with Cam, but we'll see if they come out in the same lineup here. But Cam doesn't go under center most often anyway, so I would say,
here we go. 4th and 1. Big sweet Louis Salazar is in the game. Ludington will go for it. 4th and 1. Gunsel, he's got it. He's got it on the leap right there. Cam up and over. Boy, you talk about a roll of the dice right there. Ludington on 4th and 1 from their own 9-yard line, Jamie.
Yeah, well, when you bring in the jumbo package and you're around 1,500 pounds of offensive linemen, to get a half a yard, you would expect that should happen, and that's exactly what happened right there.
That's Coach Charlie Gunsel and Coach Offensive Coordinator Brent Gillett showing how much confidence they got in their offensive line and in their playmakers right there.
Now we got a little room here. We might be able to open it up a little bit and look for a play here, Scoop.
Orioles have a first down and 10. Gunsel out of the shotgun, as he is most of the time.
Oh, look at this.
We'll give a little flare pass out there, and that was a pass from Mikey.
Yep, direct snap to Mikey Himes, who threw it to quarterback Cam Gunsel, and a gain of about 4 yards.
Yep, Mikey Himes on that pass completion to Gunsel. See, it's good to have Zach Graham back. He threw a nice block right there. We're down to 3:31 left in this opening quarter. No score. Ludington's first offensive possession. Whitehall ate up about 6 minutes.
Yep,
on their
6
first,
minutes, and they had to
yep.
punt now. Let's hope that we can eat up the rest of this with a score.
2nd down and 6 for the Orioles. Ball at their own 20-yard line. Gunsel will keep, and he's going to find... Uh-oh, there's a fumble, and Whitehall has it, I believe. Oh, no. So Ludington fumbles right there. Whitehall recovers, and the Vikings are going to have exceptional field position right now with 3:04 to go in this opening quarter. Again, we talked about it before the game, Jamie, how Whitehall has been in the kitchens of the Ludington Orioles the last 4 years and in their psyche. And Whitehall has basically just blown the Orioles out of the water 4 years in a row.
Yep. And, right there, that's just fighting for extra yards. We haven't seen many turnovers for the Orioles. And Cam fighting for extra yards, just a good play. The defender actually punched that ball right out.
Ludington's going to have to really dig deep now on the defensive side. Again, their defense has only allowed 32 points this entire season. Essa Baggers is their quarterback. He's number 2. He's on a long count. He is going to give the ball there to Leak, and Leak is finding the tough sledding right there. He's going to get the ball down to about the 22, maybe to the 21. Let's see where they mark it. It's going to be marked at the 22-yard line, so it's going to bring up a 2nd down and 8. 2:45 to go in the opening quarter. No score. Both teams have had the ball once. Orioles just turned the ball over, and that's what the Orioles have been doing to other teams the whole season. They've been making the other teams turn the ball over. Well, he's got an extremely, he's deep in the shotgun, and now he'll keep. That's the Baggers. He'll pitch the ball, and the good job by the Orioles. Orioles were on every one. They were on the quarterback, they were on the running back, they were on the pitchback right there.
Yeah, and I tell you, they're pushing the limits right there with 2 men in motion.
Yeah.
I mean, that could have easily been called again right there, Scoop. As you've seen the running backs leaning. There's a little movement there that the back of Judge here is not seeing.
Loss of 2 on the play. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 10. The ball is at the Ludington 24-yard line. It was a good job by Cooper Holmes and friends coming up and making the stop there.
All right, now we're doing a good job pursuing the football.
Essa Bagger, isn't he? He's very deep, Jamie, in the out of the shotgun.
Yeah, 5 yards deep.
And then Leak is behind him. He's going to throw now. He's under pressure. He's got some room to run now. He's got a receiver breaking in the end zone, and he's going to be brought down in a good tackle there by Cooper Holmes. He saved the first down right there, but Whitehall is now going to be facing a 4th and 2, I believe. 4th and 2.
Yeah, I tell you, he's got some speed there. But I tell you, Cooper Holmes, he had to travel a long way to bring him down there just short of that first down. That was a good open field pursuit.
Essa Baggers had a receiver there in the back end of the south end zone on the east side right there, and good thing he didn't see him.
Yeah, when you're
4th and 3.
When you're being chased like that, it's hard.
Yep, 4th and 3 in motion, and they're going to keep now. He'll keep, and he has a first down, I do believe. Cole Essa Baggers on the carry there on a 4th and 3, and he's got a Whitehall first down. We're down to 44 seconds left in this opening quarter. No score. Ludington and Whitehall.
Right now, Whitehall's done exactly what they wanted to do. Ludington's only had the ball one time in this first half. The rest of it's been owned by Whitehall. First quarter. The rest of it's been owned by Whitehall.
Okay. First down and 10 for the Vikings. Ball is on the 11. And now here's an end around, and still on his feet now. He's brought down there. That was Hunter Osborne on the carry. He gets the ball down to about the 10, I believe. That'll be the last play. Sloan on the tackle for the Orioles. The last play of the first quarter. Very fast-moving first quarter. No score from Oriole Field. Homecoming 2025 between the Ludington Orioles and the Whitehall Vikings. You are watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network, a bird's eye view of local sports, and 102.7 WMOM.
Safe Harbor Credit Union is your premier choice for all your banking needs. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, our members always come first. You're not just a member, you're family. This is Adam Johnson, President and CEO of Safe Harbor Credit Union and proud former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're thrilled to once again be the premier halftime sponsor for the Oriole Sports Network. If you haven't yet experienced the Safe Harbor Credit Union difference, now is the perfect time to make the switch. We cherish our relationships with our members and our community student athletes. You'll find us in the stands cheering for that next Oriole win and in local classrooms teaching financial literacy. We believe in being the local financial institution that you can trust with all your banking needs. When you invest with us, your money stays local, and local decision-making ensures that your needs are our top priority. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Come visit us at our new location at 5511 US 10 here in Ludington. We can't wait to welcome you into our family at Safe Harbor Credit Union.
Welcome back, Oriole Nation. We'd like to thank the McGee Insurance Group. They've been serving West Michigan since 1939. They provide quality insurance coverage tailored to fit your needs and budget. McGee Insurance services include auto, commercial, home, health, life, and umbrella insurance. McGee Insurance Group, 5965 West US 10, located next door to Ludington Chiropractic. Call 231-845-5000. All right, Whitehall now with a 2nd down and 7. We've switched ends, and they are now going towards the north end zone. They have the ball on the Oriole, and Essabaggers, his pass is caught. And, how in the heck was that caught by Corday Anderson? And he caught it between 3 Orioles right there, and he is going to be marked down at about the 4-yard line of Ludington.
Yeah, I thought for sure when that pass was in the air that it was going to be taken the other way.
Dangerous pass.
Kyle Hines Jr. was inches away from a 90-something yard interception return right there.
That would have been sweet.
And then he still caught it between 3 defenders, like you said. So that was dangerous there, Scoop.
3rd and 4 for the Vikings. Handoff, and Whitehall's in for a touchdown.
Yeah, he broke 3 tackles right there.
On the touchdown for the Vikings. That looked like number 15.
That was Leak. Number 45.
That was 45, Liam Leak. And he scores at the 11-14 mark of the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, and you can't just arm tackle a big kid like that, Scoop. You got to finish, wrap, and drive through the tackle, and he broke 3 tackles right there.
Is that a 4-yard run? Kick is up, and the kick is good.
Yeah, it was on the 3-yard line.
3-yard touchdown run. Okay. Yeah. So right now, Whitehall up 7-0, 11-14 to go in the opening half. You are watching and listening to the OSN and 102.7 WMOM. Stay tuned. Reliable, professional, exceptional quality, and courteous service. Benedict's Auto Center has been providing the absolute best in auto body repairing and painting since the 1940s. For over 80 years, 3 generations of the Benedict family have run a business you can trust in Mason County and the surrounding area. Owner Mike Benedict will listen to your concerns and questions to ensure you have peace of mind and that the auto body needs of your vehicle are totally and completely met. At Benedict Auto Body, customer service is the #1 priority. We want our customers to know that when it comes to choosing a car repair business, it is their choice. Customers should call around and ask questions and get feedback from all car repair shops before making their decision. Bottom line, it is the right to pick which repair facility you want your vehicle fixed. That's Benedict's Auto Center at 1742 US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. You can reach owner Mike Benedict at 231-613-4111. That was Aiden Mendoza hitting the extra point. Whitehall up 7-0, 11-14 to go in the 2nd quarter. The Orioles had the ball opening quarter. You know exactly that's what Whitehall wanted to do.
Right there.
That was a great job.
Cheney.
Whitehall tries an onside kick right there. And, yes, Cheney.
I think it was more they were going to hope to just do a squibber, and Cheney just... He went right at him, and he caught it.
Connor Cheney.
This is going to be great field position right here.
The man on the spot right there, Connor Cheney, gets the kick, and the Orioles have the ball at midfield. A lot better than what they started with their first offensive possession from their own 3-yard line.
Yeah, and I tell you, if you're out there watching, if anybody out there thought the Whitehall wasn't going to score here tonight, you're highly, I don't think anybody, you shouldn't be thinking that. This is going to be a war.
All right, heavy rush there. Gunsel's flushed out of the pocket. Now he's got some running room. He's at the 40, and Gunsel will get all the way down to the 36-yard line. Cam Gunsel flushed out of the pocket there. A heavy rush from the Whitehall Vikings. And this is something that the Ludington offensive line, we haven't seen a rush like this. Coach Gunsel has said that tonight's game will be a tough one.
Yeah, Whitehall's going to bring it. They're very athletic. They're not four-time conference champs for nothing out there. We just got to learn to adjust here and make some plays, and now we got the field position for that. So.
Gunsel breaks one tackle, breaks the second. Now he's down to about the 29-yard line. So Cam Gunsel on successive plays has the Orioles clicking right now. We want to thank Urca Auto Center. They are founded on trust, integrity, and respect. We are proud to offer these values in our sales and business practices, so our customers keep returning. The vehicles on our lot have the best prices and quality in the area, so come by and see us today. The Urca family's been selling vehicles in Mason County for 4 generations. Urca Auto Center, 3736 West US 10. Call 845-6282. I see Matt Urca here at the ball game tonight. Ludington, a second down and 3, gain of 7 on that last play for Gunsel. Gunsel will keep again, and Whitehall's going to eat that one right up. He's going to be lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage on that one. That's going to bring up a third down. We were wondering, Jamie, how the Orioles were going to respond to that Whitehall touchdown, and so far they got the break on the onside kick right there. We don't know if it was a planned onside kick or not, but still they got the ball at midfield. Actually, a loss of 1 on that last carry by Gunsel, so it's a 3rd and 4 right now for Ludington.
And this is a much more athletic defense, and Cam's made all the right reads so far this year, but these guys are there a little quicker. He might have to go to a different read once in a while.
There's a first down, and he breaks it. He's at the 15. He's at the 10, and driven out of bounds right there. That was Kyle Himes Jr., driven out of bounds by Hunter Osborne. But the Orioles are now down, and they are at the Whitehall 11-yard line. 1st and 10, Ludington.
Yeah, and Hunter Osborne made a very wise choice because he was real close to tackling him 5 yards out of bounds there, and he let go just in time. So, but very nice catch and break of a tackle there, and gain about 6 or 7 more afterwards.
Yep. Ludington, 1st and 10, 9:40 to go in the second quarter. They're at the Whitehall 11-yard line. That was Mikey in motion. Cam Gunsel, touchdown Ludington!
There you go, Scoop. Sound the horn.
Yeah, sound that Badger horn. What an answer, what a comeback there for the Orioles after the Whitehall touchdown as they score on an 11-yard touchdown run by quarterback Cam Gunsel. His 37th touchdown of the season, his 112th career touchdown.
Yep, and that's the way to answer right there, Scoop.
Gabe Gomez in for the point after. They didn't take much time to do that either, Jamie.
Well, last week we got a little fire lit.
Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice is packed with natural anti-inflammatory.
Thing happens here, they've got a little fire lit underneath them there.
Pat good by Gabe Gomez. Ludington is now tied up to score 7-7, 9:34 to go in the opening half. You are watching and listening to the OSN and 102.7 WMOM.
Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice is packed with natural anti-inflammatories to help reduce pain after exercise. It's the ultimate antioxidant that combats soreness, getting you back to the gym or on the trail faster. Indian Summer Tart Cherry Juice, ready to drink from fresh-pressed tart cherries, grown and produced in the U.S., and always gluten-free. It's just sweet enough and priced just right. Bring home the great taste of real fruit. Bring home Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice. Ask for it at your local store.
What makes great apple juice? Great apples. Who makes great apples? Easy. Michigan farmers. Indian Summer represents only the best Michigan farmers, and all of its delicious products are made in Ludington. Ask for Indian Summer in your favorite store now.
Welcome back to Oriole Field, Homecoming 2025. The Orioles answer Whitehall's touchdown with a touchdown of their own, an 11-yard scamper by quarterback Cam Gunsel. Gabe Gomez point after good. Ludington 7, Whitehall 7, 9:34 to go in the second quarter. Whitehall has back deep. Number 1, Hunter Osborne. And it looks to be...
I'd like to see him put it through the uprights here. Scoop.
Yeah, definitely. Gama steps into it. He's
Get
gonna,
through there.
Yeah, it's going to go
There
into
we
the
go.
end zone. There we go. Hey, Oriole Nation, North Star Chiropractic prides itself on taking care of Oriole athletes of all ages. The team at North Star Chiropractic is dedicated to helping Orioles prevent injuries, recover faster, and improve their overall performance. North Star's expert chiropractors understand the unique needs of athletes and use cutting-edge techniques to ensure pain-free performance. At North Star Chiropractic, Oriole performance is our priority. That's North Star Chiropractic, 311 South Rath Avenue. Call 231-843-8200. And now Thad Shank has switched over from cameraman to OSN 102.7 WMOM technical engineer. And Nick Wysong is now the OSN cameraman.
And
Here we
I'm
go.
Still the color man, and that's where I'm staying.
Yep, and I'm still the play-by-play guy. Here's a run, and Ludington does a real nice job stuffing that. That was Leak on the carry. Looked like big Walt Autry was there. Number 63.
Oh, we got an Oriole down right
Yeah,
now.
we do.
Scoop.
There is an Oriole down right now. Oh, that doesn't look good. Hey, Oriole Nation, if you're thinking about selling your home or property, let Team Jamie Loney at 5 Star Real Estate guide you every step of the way. With clear communication, strong organization, and a focus on your wants and needs, Jamie makes the process smooth and stress-free. Call Jamie Loney today at 231-794-9740. Team Jamie Loney, 513 South James Street in Ludington. LHS athletic trainer Miss Jen Mraz is out there, and belated happy birthday wishes to Miss Jen. She just celebrated her birthday on Tuesday, as did LHS boys and girls soccer coach Chris Anderson. So belated birthday wishes to those folks. Team... Okay, we're going to step aside right now. Ludington 7, Whitehall 7. You are watching and listening to the OSN and 102.7 WMOM.
Welcome to House of Flavors, Michigan's largest ice cream producer. But we're more than just ice cream. We exist to make ice cream, feed people, and make our world a better place. We donate 25% of all profits to charity annually. You heard that right. We are dedicated, innovative, adaptable. Come join our team. We are looking for amazing people to join our team in maintenance, operations, palletizing, warehouse, CDL drivers. We provide career development opportunities, year-round stability, competitive wages, health insurance, 401k retirement, bonuses, profit sharing, and free ice cream.
Welcome back. In Whitehall just ran a play right there. Cooper Holmes was the injured Oriole. The good news is he bounced up. He walked off on his own without any assistance, Jamie. So he looks like he's right back in the lineup. We have a third down coming up for Whitehall. Good job by the Oriole defense stringing that last play out.
Yeah, this is a big stop. We need this right here, Scoop. We'd like to get no yard gain here, but I'd watch this trip right. They might do a pop wide receiver screen, or they might go ahead and quarterback keep and run this side as well.
3rd and 9, 8:14 to go in the opening half. Ludington 7, Whitehall 7. Whitehall has the ball on their own 19-yard line. Essebagger's rolling right. He's got a receiver open, and it's going to be... Oh, my goodness. Are you kidding me? Oh, my goodness. The ball was deflected. An Oriole had a shot at it, and coming up with it, I believe, was Corday Anderson.
Yeah, that was a great play on the deflection. And we had, I don't know, they just didn't pick the ball up. There was 3 Orioles there, and he just went up in between all of them and went ahead and brought it down.
Well, that was either Anderson or it was Aiden Mendoza who came down with that. I don't know if that was 19 or 10. One of the two. He was at the right place at the right time, and Whitehall has the ball all the way out to their own 46-yard line. 7:42 to go in the second quarter. Essebaggers will keep, and he's going to be dropped right there at about the 42-yard line.
I tell you, they've caught some breaks on 3rd and 4th down already, Scoop.
Gain of 1 on the play, 2nd down and 9, 7:22 to go in the second quarter. Ludington 7, Whitehall 7. Whitehall scoring on a 3-yard touchdown run by Liam Leak. And the Orioles scoring on an 11-yard touchdown run by quarterback Cam Gunsel.
Yeah, I tell you, The few times he has thrown the ball, the passes haven't looked that good. We want to put him in passing situations. They just caught a pass interference break and then a tip ball break right there.
Here's a run, and getting out to about the 39-yard line is Leak. Oriole Nation, if you're thinking about selling your home or property, let Team Jamie Loney at 5 Star Real Estate guide you every step of the way. With clear communication, strong organization, and a focus on your wants and needs, Jamie makes the process smooth and stress-free. Call Jamie Loney today at 231-794-9740. That's Team Jamie Loney, 513 South James Street in Ludington. Whitehall has a 3rd and 6. Ball is on their own 40-yard line. 6:20 to go in the opening half. Very fast-moving opening half. See if the Oriole defense can come up big right here. Estevaggers, he'll give the ball to Leak, and he's going to come up about 2 yards short of the first down. It's going to bring up a 4th and about 2. Ball is going to be marked at the 44-yard line, I do believe.
I tell you, I can't see how big he is from here, Scoop, but he runs with power, and he gained 2 extra yards after the first point of contact there.
Now, they're lining up the punt here. I'd be more willing to think they might try a fake here than the first one when they didn't. 4th and 3, back to punt for Whitehall.
And I would say the way it's been going, Whitehall should punt the football.
Yeah. Judson Musk is their punter. 4th and 3, ball on the 40. Yeah, it is a fake. It is a fake.
He stopped.
He's got to stop it. All right, right there, sister.
Yeah.
What did I say, Jamie? I'd be more apt to call that one a fake, which it was.
And I said that if they were going to, they should punt and not fake here.
Yep.
And it's exactly, we were ready for it. We went ahead and sent the deep guy back saying, hey, we're not ready, but we were ready for it.
It was a fake, and the Orioles stop it. And the Orioles are going to have some really good field position.
Yeah, that was a great defensive play. And we got to make something happen off that because that's basically a turnover, Scoop.
Yep, the Orioles have the ball at the Whitehall 45-yard line. 5:24 to go in the opening half. Ludington 7, Whitehall 7.
That's called flipping the field, and we got to take advantage of this right here.
Gunsel looking over the Whitehall defense. In motion, Mikey, and now they're going to there's going to be a huge loss. Oh, my goodness, all the way back to the Oriole 45-yard line. They try a double reverse right there, and it just backfired. Corday Anderson.
Yeah, he read that. Taj just didn't have the speed to get away right there.
And that's going to make it about a second and 20 now. Loss of 10 on the play.
I think they were planning on taking a shot there, but sometimes we just like to just pound it up in there. But hey, everything's setting up the next opportunity.
Heavy rush. Gunsel's pass is caught. Taj Williams on the catch. He's got the ball right around midfield. I see they're going to mark him down at about the 49. So pick up of 4 on that play. And that's going to bring up a 3rd and 16 for the Orioles. 4:25 to go in the second quarter. We want to thank Bob's Roofing Company. They're your reliable roofing partner with over 50 years of experience using only the finest quality materials. Licensed and insured in commercial, industrial, and residential roofing. We've got you covered. Call us today and schedule your free estimate, 877-641-2627. Mike Mesher's your local salesman. Gunsel, and he's going to be sacked. Gunsel sacked. That might be the first time he's been sacked this season.
And they got pressure with 3 guys right there.
Cordy Anderson on the sack. And, Jamie, it's Whitehall did a great job right there. Ludington had really great field position at the 45 after that fake punt was stopped by them. But Whitehall's defense rose to the occasion right there.
Yeah, I tell you, their defensive line is definitely
they're for real
blowing our offensive line off the ball right now. And we got to make some adjustments, and I'm sure we'll do that. But they're getting to Cam much quicker than he's had to deal with all season so far.
There's a nice punt. There's a fumble! Whitehall does recover, but what a nice punt there by Keldon Mosier.
And Cooper Holmes right there.
Yep, and the ball was fielded by Whitehall's Hunter Osborne, and Whitehall will take over 1st and 10 from their own 10-yard line. We want to thank Lenz Balder Insurance in Ludington. They're your local agency that gets it right the first time. With a reputation built on knowledge, speed, and accuracy, they help individuals and businesses find coverage that truly fits. As an independent agency, Lenz Balder compares top carriers to find the best protection for your home, car, or your business so you don't have to. From personalized service to peace of mind, Lenz Balder delivers more than insurance, they deliver confidence. Okay, so Whitehall now a 1st and 10, and ball is on their own 10-yard line, and they'll give it right up the gut there. Not too much for Liam Leak.
And it looks like J.T. Keith and Connor Shaney in on that tackle.
Yep, Connor Shaney there with Keith. We're down to 3 minutes to go in this opening half. Orioles and Vikings battling it out. They're tied up at 7 apiece. Week 7 of the MHSAA. Next Friday, the Orioles will be at Muskegon Orchard View to take on the Cardinals. Here's a handoff, Essabaggers. He'll give it to Leak, trying to get to the outside, and Leak, nice run there by Leak.
And he met Cam Gunsel.
Yeah, that was quite a collision out there. He's going to be about 2 yards shy of the first down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 2 now with 2:24 to go in this opening half.
And I tell you, I'm glad Cam was there, because if he would have got the corner, he might have had a lot of daylight around that edge there, Scoop.
Let's see what Whitehall dials up here on a 3rd and 2. That's the Baggers in that deep shotgun formation with Leak behind him. He will give the ball to Leak, and Leak has got a Whitehall first down. Oriole Nation, Ludington Chiropractic, and Dr. Mark Yuck have been serving the chiropractic needs of Ludington and the surrounding communities for more than 30 years. At Ludington Chiropractic, no appointment is necessary, as it is strictly a walk-in clinic. That's Dr. Mark Yuck at Ludington Chiropractic, 5965 East Ludington Avenue. For questions, call 231-843-1874. Whitehall, a 1st and 10, ball on their own 22-yard line, 1:34 to go in the opening half. There's a fumble! There's a fumble! And I believe the Orioles have it! Let's see here. Let's see what the officials say.
We're on it, Scoop.
We have a fumble! And it is Ludington football! The Orioles caught a break, Jamie.
Yeah, I was just going to say we need something big to happen here, but that snap went right off the quarterback's face mask, Scoop.
That ball, that had some zip on it.
Yeah,
he was not expecting it.
I don't know if he was ready for it, but hey, we'll take the break. You know, we need this right here. This is a chance to go ahead and get a score here and go in at the half.
And the Orioles received the second half kickoff too.
Let's get a double dipper here, Scoop.
Okay, Ludington coming out, getting their offensive line. The center, number 50, Colin Shelton. Left tackle, Connor Shaney. The left guard, Blake Nelson. The right guard, Donovan Salazar. The right tackle, Walt Autry.
And we got the jumbo package in, Scoop.
Yep, we do. Gunsel now is going to roll right. Gunsel rolling right. He'll cut it back, and not much there. He's going to have a gain of 2, maybe 3 right there.
And I think they're going to call a hold on Sweet Louis Salazar over on the left side.
Boy, Ludington's last 2 times they've had the ball, they went backwards, Jamie.
Yeah, that was a good pancake block, but they're going to call a hold, you know. And like I said, you know, Cam's made all the right reads so far this year, and he's got to make them a lot quicker this game because this is the best defense that by far they've seen so far, and they're getting pressure. They're getting in there. Cam's used to having time, and right now they're not. So, you know, Coach Gillett, I'm sure, is going to call some more quicker hit plays and maybe take a little of that read out of them and just let them go ahead and throw. Then that'll loosen that defense up a little bit so he can get back to running.
And give credit to Whitehall's defense as well. Gunsel's got loose. He's at the 20. Gunsel, a nice
first down.
Yep. Well, he got
back to the original yardage.
And he got a little bit more right there too. But you got to give credit to Whitehall's defense too.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, like Coach Gunsel said, this is going to be the best defense they've seen so far this year. You know, and we're in a prime position right here to end this half with some points and go in with confidence.
Gain of 11 on the play there by Gunsel. 2nd down and 9. 46 seconds to go in the opening half. Ludington has the ball at the Whitehall 19-yard line.
You know, and I think our receivers have the edge in the one-on-one matchups if we can get it to them.
Gunsel's got a
There
receiver
it is.
open. It's caught inside the 5 on a quick slant right there, and he hit Taj Williams right in the 0.
Yep, and that's exactly it. You know, if they're going to cover us one-on-one, like I was saying, Coach Gillett's going to call some quick hitters and see what we can do here.
First down, goal to go for the Orioles. Ball in the Whitehall 5. Gunsel keeps. Gunsel, he's going to be brought down there at about just past the line of scrimmage there.
We're going to have to call timeout now.
I'm looking at Cam just popped up. Timeout, Ludington, 20 seconds to go. We want to thank the McGee Insurance Group. They've been serving West Michigan since 1939. They provide quality insurance coverage tailored to fit your needs and budget. McGee Insurance services include auto, commercial, home, health, life, and umbrella insurance. McGee Insurance Group, 5965 West US 10, located next door to Ludington Chiropractic and Dr. Markiak. Call 231-845-5000. Also, Safe Harbor Credit Union, our exclusive halftime show sponsor, where your success is our success. We belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington or give them a call, 843-2323. Safe Harbor Credit Union. I ran into Oriole kicking coach, Coach Wilson, before the game. He wanted to give a shout out to the JV football team's tripod and the freshman team's tripod. Both teams have been perfect on the season on their extra points.
Hey, how about that? That's excellent.
And we'll talk more about the freshman and JV as we get time at halftime. We want to thank Lundquist Furniture, West Michigan's largest furniture store, located at 203 North Main Street, downtown Scottville. Family owned and operated since 1940. For your furniture needs, call Lundquist 231-757-3368. The Orioles have a second down and goal to go, ball at the 5-yard line. Gunsel, he's looking left. He's got a receiver open. Touchdown! Touchdown, Ludington Orioles! Mikey Himes, a 5-yard touchdown pass from quarterback Cam Gunsel. And the Orioles have taken a 13-7 lead with 16 seconds to go in the opening half.
Yeah. Was that Mikey or Kyle? It's hard to
let's
tell.
see.
They're both right here.
Yep. 5-yard touchdown pass. Gunsel to either Mikey Himes or Kyle Himes Jr.
I think it was Mikey because he's got the white gloves on there.
Gomez in for the extra point attempt. Good snap. It's down and it is.
They blocked it.
They blocked the kick. No.
Wow, they just blasted through there.
Boy, he had real no shot there. Pat is no good. And your score with 16 seconds to go in the opening half, the Ludington Orioles 13, the Whitehall Vikings 7. You are watching and listening to the OSN and 102.7 WMOM.
Hey everyone, this is Trent Lundquist from Lundquist Furniture. We've been serving West Michigan since 1940. We're here to serve you guys as a full-blown furniture store. So we have mattresses, we have recliners, we have dining room tables, anything that you would need to furnish your house, we have it. And we provide one of the best services around on the west side of Michigan. We will go anywhere in the whole state of Michigan. We will deliver it, we'll service it, we'll take care of you. I just want to appreciate you guys for being customers of ours, and we're here to serve you, and that's what we do. We're here for the Orioles. We're here for the Cardinals. We're here for the Spartans. We're proud to be a sponsor of this Oriole Sports Network.
All right, Jamie, we just conferred with Coach, and that was Mikey Himes on the touchdown catch there.
Yeah, it was a nice little play that Coach Gillett designed. They kind of ran an in and out slant right there, basically kind of a little of a rub play, and he just wide open. Nice throw, nice catch.
Thank you, Coach Nichols, for getting us that information.
Stay in bounds.
And the ball, it's going to go out of bounds with 16.6 seconds. That's the last thing the Orioles wanted to do, was kick that ball out of bounds. Yeah, the JV team, they won last night 42-0 at Whitehall, and the freshman team, they won 42-14 over Grand Rapids North Point Christian. We'll talk a little bit more about those as we get time at the half. Also, a big shout out to the Ludington Oriole varsity football team's moms support group. They made these Charlie Gunsel you want to call game faces?
Yeah.
Then all the players wrote on the back. They wrote something nice about Coach Gunsel. Yes.
Very cool.
We'll see if we get the chance. We'll read some of those later in the game. Okay, right now Whitehall has a 1st and 10, ball on the 35, and Essa Baggers will keep this, and he is brought down, and looks like that might be the last play of the first half. We'll see here.
I was going to say, I would think they would run the ball there, Scoop. There's the few pass attempts he's made have been kind of shaky, but he can definitely run the ball. So
yep.
They're happy of getting out of here with that block PAT. I'm not sure what happened there because 3 guys could have took that ball off the tee.
Yes.
For Whitehall, but a few things to correct, but both turnovers for each side, and
Yeah, looked like a jailbreak on that extra point attempt right there. Ludington up 13-7 at the half. We want to thank Safe Harbor Credit Union, again, our exclusive halftime show sponsor. And right now we're going to turn things over to our technical engineer, Thad Shank.
Smith & Eddy Insurance in partnership with Auto Owners Insurance. Since 1902, Smith & Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and providing insurance solutions as the area's largest independent agency. Here at Smith & Eddy Insurance, in partnership with Auto Owners, we offer the most experienced staff, the widest array of policies, and we have partnered with Auto Owners Insurance to provide exceptional solutions for our customers. With new technology and an old-school philosophy, our team is committed to delivering a winning customer experience by placing the right people in the right roles. Proudly serving all of West Michigan from our 4 convenient locations in Bear Lake, Scottville, Manistee, and in Hart, Smith & Eddy and Auto Owners remains deeply committed to the communities we serve and dedicated to meeting your insurance needs. Smith & Eddy Insurance in partnership with Auto Owners.
Safe Harbor Credit Union is your premier choice for all your banking needs. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, our members always come first. You're not just a member, you're family. This is Adam Johnson, President and CEO of Safe Harbor Credit Union and proud former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're thrilled to once again be the premier halftime sponsor for the Oriole Sports Network. If you haven't yet experienced the Safe Harbor Credit Union difference, now is the perfect time to make the switch. We cherish our relationships with our members and our community student athletes. You'll find us in the stands cheering for that next Oriole win and in local classrooms teaching financial literacy. We believe in being the local financial institution that you can trust with all your banking needs. When you invest with us, your money stays local, and local decision-making ensures that your needs are our top priority. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Come visit us at our new location at 5511 US 10 here in Ludington. We can't wait to welcome you into our family at Safe Harbor Credit Union.
Oriole Nation, we're at the half. Ludington 13, Whitehall 7. Homecoming 2025 here at Oriole Field, Week 7 of the MHSAA season. Here is your scoring summary. Whitehall got on the board first. They scored in the second quarter. On a 3-yard touchdown run by Liam Leak. The point after was good, and the point after up and good by Aiden Mendoza. That gave them a 7-0 lead. The Orioles came right back and scored on an 11-yard touchdown run by quarterback Cam Gunsel. Point after was good by Gomez. We had a 7-7 tie. Then late in the first half, a Whitehall turnover led to the Orioles getting great field position, and they ended up scoring a 5-yard touchdown pass from Gunsel to Mikey Himes. Point after was blocked, and that's where we stand right now. Ludington 13 and Whitehall 7. And right now what we're going to do is we're going to turn things over to Sierra Holmes, who is the master of ceremony for halftime homecoming festivities here at Oriole Field.
College and is considering a career as an EMT and firefighter. Walton Autry. Walt is the son of Dr. Brett and Tara Autry. He carries a 3.9 grade point average and is a member of the National Honor Society. Walt plays the stand-up bass in the LHS Jazz Band and is also a member of the LHS Wind Symphony. He participated in varsity swimming for 2 years and varsity track for 4 years, where he holds the school's shot put record. Walt has also played varsity football for all 4 years of high school. He has earned first team all-conference honors and was named second team all-state last year. Walt is a member of the LHS flight crew and his church youth group. He has been the president of the Mayor's Youth Advisory Council for the past 4 years and volunteers at youth football camp. In the summer, he works at the state park. After graduation, Walt plans to attend Hillsdale College to major in kinesiology and continue his football career. His goal is to become a strength and conditioning coach here in Ludington and stay involved in high school football. Hey, they're saying the speakers aren't loud enough. J.C. Cole. J.C. is the daughter of Jake and Crystal Cole. J.C. is a member of the LHS basketball and softball teams and earned first team all-conference honors in softball in the 2025 season. She also played JV volleyball. J.C. is currently competing in the Health Occupation Students of America competition. She plans to attend Grand Valley State University to study sonography, and she hopes to specialize in cardiovascular sonography in the future.
Let's get a little closer to the middle.
Okay. Gabe Gomez. Gabe is the son of Cesario and Heidi Gomez. Gabe carries a 3.9 grade point average and is a member of the National Honor Society and the LHS Marching Band. Gabe plays both football and soccer for LHS and has been awarded first team all-conference and all-district honors in soccer. He mentors students at Ludington Elementary School and is part of the Trinity Church High School youth group. In the summer, Gabe works at the Ludington State Park. After graduation, he plans to attend a 4-year university to earn a degree in either exercise science or sport management to become either an athletic trainer or an athletic director. Cameron Gunsel. Cameron is the son of Charlie and Beth Gunsel. Cameron has played both basketball and football during all 4 years of high school and has been named all-conference in both sports multiple times. He was also named first team all-state as a quarterback in football last year and says his most memorable sports moment is beating Manistee on the last play of the game last season. Cameron has verbally committed to continue his academic and football careers at Ferris State University. Amelia Hatch. Amelia is the daughter of Mike and Lindsay Hatch. Amelia is a member of the LHS Band and the National Honor Society. She also competes on the LHS Varsity Quiz Bowl team. After graduation, Amelia plans to continue performing music and pursue a degree in music education. Cooper Holmes. Cooper is the son of Jeremy and Laura Holmes. Cooper participates in the LHS football and baseball programs and was a member of the district championship baseball team in the spring of 2025. After graduation, Cooper plans to attend Ferris State University to pursue a degree in physical therapy. Lydia Kwitneski. Lydia is the daughter of Michael Kwitneski and Angela Rice. Lydia carries a 4.171 grade point average and is a member of the National Honor Society. She is also a member of the Mayor's Youth Advisory Council and a 4-year participant in the LHS tennis program. Lydia is not sure yet where she would like to go or what she would like to study, but she knows she wants to attend college and earn her degree. Brooke LeBrun. Brooke is the granddaughter of Richard and Laura LeBrun. Brooke has been heavily involved in the LHS cheer program, participating in 4 years of sideline cheer and 3 years of competitive cheer. She is a member of the Rotary Club Strive program and works at the Perch restaurant. After high school, Brooke plans to take a gap year and then attend cosmetology school. Eventually, she hopes to settle and build her career in the state of Arizona. Lily Slater. Lily is the daughter of Lee and Sarah Slater. Lily is heavily involved in the LHS volleyball program. She has been on the varsity team for 3 years and a captain for 2 years, earning first team all-conference and academic all-state honors. She has also played club volleyball for 3 years and is a member of the LHS track team. Lily is not sure where she would like to attend college, but she knows she would like to pursue a career in the culinary arts and is excited to continue developing her skills and creativity in the kitchen. Elizabeth Marie Tebow. Elizabeth is the daughter of Willie and Dana Tebow. She is accompanied by her brothers, Class of 2022 LHS Homecoming Court member Lucas Tebow, and Class of 2020 LHS Homecoming King Ian Tebow. While at LHS, Elizabeth has enrolled in advanced placement courses in U.S. history and environmental science. She has been heavily involved in the LHS cheer program, participating in both sideline and competitive cheer during all 4 years of high school. She is also a 4-year member of the LHS choir and participates in the drama program. Elizabeth plans to attend West Shore Community College for 2 years and then transfer to Ferris State University to earn a degree in radiology and pursue a career as a sonographer. Brandy Wells. Brandy is the daughter of Tia Wells and John and Wendy Wells. Brandy has been a varsity cheerleader for all 4 years of high school. She has also participated in track and field for the past 3 years. She is a member of the National Honor Society, the LHS Flight Crew, and the LHS Pilot Program, and is currently competing in the Health Occupation Students of America competition. Brandy was a 2024 Michigan Global Youth Institute laureate and volunteers at Pine Ridge Bible Camp in the summer. She also runs her own photography business. After high school, Brandy plans to attend a 4-year university to obtain a degree in radiology, work as a radiologic technologist, and continue to share her faith with others. At this time, we would like to welcome back 2 of our 2024 LHS Homecoming Royals, Ben Coleman and Reese Willis, to help us crown this year's royalty. And now, please join me in congratulating our 3 2025 Homecoming Royals as selected by the senior class. Lily Slater. Walt Autry. And Lydia Kwitneski. Please join me in giving another round of applause to our 2025 royalty and our entire homecoming court.
Welcome back, Oriole Nation. First things first, we want to send out our apologies. We clipped the beginning of the program right there. We didn't get Tyler Albright and his mom and dad in there, so we apologize about that. And the announcement just made, congratulations to Lily Slater, Walt Autry, our all-state right tackle candidate, and also Lydia Kwitneski. The three were named LHS royalty here at Homecoming 2025. So again, congratulations, Lily Slater, Walt Autry, and Lydia Kwitneski, LHS royalty. Right now, Ludington up 13-7, and we want to thank Indian Summer Co-op, our exclusive player in the spotlight sponsor. Indian Summer, proud to be a sponsor of the OSN and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for this season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles. And we're going to step aside now and listen to the interview I did recently with Ludington Oriole, Michael Wilson. Welcome, Oriole Nation, to the Indian Summer Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight. That player for tonight's homecoming game against the Whitehall Vikings is Michael Wilson. Michael is a senior. He wears jersey number 12. He plays running back on offense and strong safety on defense. Now, Michael, the favorite thing about being a football player for the Ludington Orioles?
You know, being a Ludington Oriole football player is a great thing. I mean, we got a good thing going on right now. And, you know, the end goal is to make it to the state championship.
How much fun are you guys having? 6-0. And you guys have the lowest output you've had this year is 40 points. That was opening game against Coopersville. And you guys just look like you're having a ton of fun out there and you're playing for each other. Put it in your words.
I mean, yeah, we're all a bunch of friends out here. We hang out a lot, and we're just out on the field having a great time, just hyping each other up. That's how we got to do it.
Your strongest or best trait about the way that you play the game, Michael, both offensively and defensively?
I think both offensively and defensively. I'm more of a critical thinker on the field. I like to think of what's going to happen before it happens, so I can try to guess, but I think that would be it.
Okay. Team strengths and goals. I mean, you pretty much talked about it a little bit earlier, but how would you say that?
Yeah, I think our team strengths would be, just keep dominating on the field, like Coach Guntz always says, and just compete.
Okay. Your favorite sports movie?
Remember the Titans. It's a great one.
Great football movie. It's a great movie, period. Remember the Titans. Favorite music that you listen to?
Country. I like John Party, all those old country guys.
You like any of the new wave country?
No, I'm not a big fan.
Okay. You like maybe the legendary George Strait?
Ooh, George Strait, he can go in the car. He's great tunes.
Very good. How about Neil McCoy?
I'm not sure who that is.
No, not Neil McCoy. You'll have to check him out. Go on YouTube and check him out. Neil McCoy. I actually met him while I was in the Navy. He came on to do a USO show on board my last ship in the Navy. Favorite dish that Mom makes for you and the family?
Grandma's secret recipe. She knows what I'm talking about. She's listening. That's it.
We're not going to, because it's a secret recipe, so that's all you're going to say, huh, Michael?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Might have to talk to your mom or dad and try to find out what that is. Favorite restaurant in Ludington?
El Rancho.
Favorite class and teacher at LHS?
I like Miss Nason in her economics class. Actually teaches you some good life stuff.
Okay. Hobbies?
Oh, just the weight room. I like to lift with my dad. Big lifters together.
Your plans for winter and spring sports at LHS?
I don't plan on playing any sports, but I plan on learning to fly here soon, so That's what I plan on doing.
You're just going to be out supporting the Ludington sports teams in the winter and spring then?
Yes, sir. That's what I plan on doing.
Your role model?
My dad. My dad's a big role model to me.
And how is that? That must be pretty neat. He's the kicking coach for Ludington varsity football. How is that, having him on as a coach, so you get to see him quite a bit more?
Yeah, I mean, it's good, but it can get a little annoying because he's always on me more than everybody else. But, it's great. Every other player likes him because he knows what he's doing.
How cool was that with your brother was a pass kicker for Ludington and a pretty darn good kicker?
Yeah, I held for him when I was a freshman, so it was really cool. We went 10 for 10 on the season, that's a pretty cool brother bonding experience.
Michael, where do you hope to be and what do you hope to be doing in 10 years?
I hope to be an airline pilot for some company somewhere, living wherever they want me to do, making the big bucks.
All right, your plans after you graduate from Ludington High School?
I'm going to go to flight school, start getting all my pilot ratings and stuff like that so I can go fly.
You might be a pretty good naval aviator. Maybe, join the Navy, go through that training, and maybe in the future be a Blue Angel. What would you think about that?
That'd be pretty cool, but that's a lot of hard work, so we'll see. I think airline might be the way to go instead.
Okay. Anybody watching or listening to tonight's OSN 102.7 WMOM broadcast that you'd like to send a shout out to or say hello to?
Yeah, I'll send a shout out to my mom, my brother, my little brother, Leonard Holmes, and my grandparents down in Georgia.
Well, Michael, thanks on being the Indian Summer Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight for tonight's game, and all the best to you and the O's the remainder of this gridiron season. Hopefully it's a long run come after the regular season, but I know you guys are taking it one game at a time, and it's been so special, and it's been such a joy covering you folks, and just keep up the great play, and all the best to you.
Yes, sir. Go O's.
Go O's. Welcome back to Oriole Field, and we want to thank Safe Harbor Credit Union, our exclusive halftime show sponsor, where your success is our success. We belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington, or give them a call, 843-2323. Safe Harbor Credit Union. The JV team won last night. Coach Rich Kirby and his boys, they won 42-0 over Whitehall. Coach Kirby said another great night for this amazing group of Warriors. Leading rushers were Jace Hodges, who ran for 192 yards on 7 carries with 3 touchdowns. That's a pretty good yards per carry average. Asher Forfinski ran for 101 yards on 13 carries and earned 2 touchdowns. He also threw for 38 yards, going 5 for 7 passing. Owen Young led in tackles with 6 solos, and Jace Hodges earned 5. Hodges, Finn Flannery, and Zach Staley came up with a fumble recovery each. The tripod of Haney, Sloan, and Forfinski is still perfect at 37 for 37. Also in freshman action last night, and I've got it right here. Freshman O's beat Grand Rapids North Point Christian 42-14. Max Shimanek was 8 of 13 passing for 111 yards and 3 touchdowns. Braden Tyndall, 3 catches for 64 yards and 3 touchdowns. Eric Walton, 12 rushes for 143 yards and a touchdown. Braden Tyndall had an incredible game for us tonight with an 88-yard kick return touchdown and a one-handed catch on a 29-yard touchdown. Freshman O's played great against a very solid North Point Christian JV team. That gives us 3 wins in a row, and the guys are all fired up. Felt great to get another win. Go O's. We'd like to thank Coach Rob Killips and his varsity boys tennis team. And they won the Division III regional yesterday. I've got information on it. Let me look it up. But Jamie, go ahead and talk a bit about the soccer team's win last night, 4-0.
Yeah, so they had a big 4-0 win last night. Steel Stoll had 3 goals. And Coach Anderson said the 2025 boys soccer team is 13-7-2, 7-2-1 in the conference. 8 shutouts on the season. They scored 59 goals and only allowed 28. Of the 7 losses, 5 of them were against state-ranked teams. Fruitport, number 7, Traverse City, number 10, Elk Rapids, number 3, Fremont, number 14, and West Michigan Christian, number 2. Just a few things they had. Gabe Gamass had 7 shutouts on the season. Steel Stoll is the leading goal scorer with 23 goals and 8 assists. Aiden Eaton is second with 12 goals and leading the way with 11 assists. And defensively, they've had Jaden Marietti, Ian Lundberg, and Chase Anderson, Landon Rubianis, and Ethan Sweat holding back the defense. They next play Monday at 5 o'clock at Red Hawk Stadium in Cedar Springs against Muskegon Reese Puffer.
Good luck, O's. And the Ludington Oriole boys tennis team, coached by Rob Killips, traveled to Ada Forest Hills Eastern yesterday to compete in their Division III regional. Ludington scored 20 points to win the regional, with Petoskey, Big Rapids, and Forest Hills Eastern also qualifying for the state finals with 18 points apiece. This, I believe, is the boys' first regional title in Division III since 1993, said Coach Killips. This region was loaded with talent, including 6th-ranked Petoskey, 10th ranked Big Rapids, Forest Hills Eastern, and Cadillac are very good teams, and Sparta and Coopersville came in with top 1 singles players. We knew we had to play well to even qualify for the finals, and we played the best tennis we ever have and came away winning the regional, something we never even discussed. We were just focused on trying to qualify for the finals. Flight winners, 2 singles, Oliver Kolb, 3 singles, Tyler Keeler, 4 singles, Ryder Saya. Flight runner-up, 4 doubles, Patrick Hart and Brody Kaminsky. So congratulations to Coach Rob Killips and his boys varsity tennis team. And we're about to begin play here in the second half. Whitehall kicking off to Ludington.
Yeah, I'd like to see Ludington come right down and score on this opening third quarter drive right here, Scoop.
It's a short kick, and that may go out of, no, it's not going to, it's picked up there by Taj Williams. And Williams made a couple of great moves right there. And things getting a little chippy down there on the Oriole sideline, but better heads prevailed right there, Jamie. And a nice return there by Taj Williams. Ludington is going to take over first and 10 from their own 29-yard line.
Yep, and I'm sure they've discussed what they want to do in this opening drive in the half there. They've addressed some things they want to clean up in the second half, and I think they would like to possess the ball a little bit and keep Whitehall off the field.
Here we go.
Wear down that defense.
Yep, first and 10 for the Orioles. Cam Gunsel in motion. Is that Walt Autry in motion?
Autry in motion.
Gunsel, let's go! Gunsel, 45, 50, 50, 30! He's dead! Tripped up! He's tripped up at about the 22-yard line of the Whitehall Vikings. What a first play for the Ludington Orioles!
Oh, Scoop, I got a little excited there. That was right behind Walt Autry in motion, who went up in the hole and just pancaked the guy. And right behind him comes Cam Gunsel and a touchdown saving tackle right there.
I was shocked to see Walt Autry in motion right there.
That's something special. I tell you, Coach Gillett's got everything up his sleeve.
All the way down to the Whitehall 21-yard line.
You've seen that all season.
Cam just got tripped up right there. And now the Orioles are sitting pretty. Gunsel will keep, and he's going to be brought down at about the 17-yard line.
Yep.
Gain of 4 on the play. We're happy to take that one. He'll bring up a 2nd and 6.
Yeah, and I'd like to see that last play again right there. Like we said, it's Cam's got to make these reads, and he's got to make them much quicker. It's a nice run up inside, but next time. That time, if he had gave it to Mikey, we probably had a score on the outside edge. But, it's easier said than done from up here than it is down there. He's got a tough job to do, and he usually makes the right decision.
10:48 to go, third quarter. Again, Gunsel with the ball. Gunsel forward. He gets down to about the 15-yard line. It's going to bring up a 3rd and about 3. Again, getting behind Walt Autry right there. Walt was just named LHS royalty along with Lydia Kwitneski and Lily Slater at halftime here. 3rd and about a long 3 for the Orioles. We want to thank House of Flavors Manufacturing, our exclusive pregame sponsor. Delicious and yummy House of Flavors ice cream sold around the world and made right here in beautiful Ludington. You can learn more at www.houseofflavors.com. 3rd and a long 3 for the Orioles.
I'd say we got an advantage on a wide receiver here if we're going to throw it.
Mikey Himes.
A pop pass instead.
Himes still on his feet. Mikey Himes. Oh, my. Himes. And I think he may have got a first down, and that was all Mikey Himes right there. Let's see where they mark him. That was an incredible run there.
And I tell you, he was just pulling out of tackles, but you can see the linemen kind of quit blocking because they didn't really know what was going on. And if we had a couple more blocks there, I think you heard over here in the next booth is offensive line coaches yelling at him, "You got to keep blocking there." But all in all, that's still a great run by Mikey Himes there.
Coach Mike Nichols right there. Yeah, he was like a block offensive line. It is a first down for the Ludington Orioles. Ball on the Whitehall 11-yard line. Mikey Himes in motion. Gunsel will keep. Cam Gunsel, he retains his balance. Gunsel's still on his feet. He's down to about the 1-yard line.
I tell you, he's spinning around right there, Scoop. He's hungry for that end zone. He's broke 2 or 3 tackles, spinning left, spinning right, and then almost got in.
Great equilibrium there for Cam Gunsel, how he was able to maintain his balance, and he gets down to the 1-yard line. 9:25 to go in the third quarter. Orioles knocking on the door of pay dirt.
And you see 2 wide receivers come out and 2 more linemen come in and jumbo package, and then we might be running this to the right side.
Gunsel on the keeper. Cam Gunsel, he's in!
Sound the
horn!
horn.
Ludington Orioles at the 9:08 mark of the third quarter. Gunsel on a 1-yard run.
Just what the doctor ordered, Scoop. A great drive right there. Come out the opening drive of the third quarter and smash mouth football right down the field. All runs.
As you said, just what the Orioles needed. We were talking at halftime. We say the Orioles come out and get this second-hand kickoff, particularly after scoring late in the first half there on that Whitehall turnover. That'd be huge. Gomez for the point after. Here's the snap. It's a good snap. The kick is up, and this one splits the uprights. Ludington 20, Whitehall 7, 9:08 to go in the third quarter. You're watching and listening. Oh, we're going to stay right here and talk about Indian Summer Co-op. They are proud to be a sponsor of the OSN and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for this season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go O's! Also, Benedict's Auto Center, Mike Benedict and Benedict's Auto Center, providing the best in auto body repairing and painting since the 40s. Benedict's Auto Center would like to remind you to exercise extra caution on the road. You can reach Mike at 231-613-4111. Benedict's Auto Center, now located at 1742 US 10 between Ludington and Scottville.
And Ludington Paint and Glass. Ludington Paint and Glass, mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more, located at 213 South James Street in downtown Ludington. Call LP&G at 843-8250. Ludington Paint and Glass, the local source for all your projects, is proud to support Ludington Orioles sports while being a sponsor on the Oriole Sports Network.
Thank you, Jamie. Ludington getting set to kick off right now. Orioles up 20-7, 9:08 to go in this third quarter. Orioles take that opening possession right down the field, most of it on the legs of quarterback Cam Gunsel.
And I'd like to see him boot this one right through the end zone, Scoop.
Gomez steps into the ball. He'll drive it to about the 10. And returning it for Whitehall. Oh, what a big hit there. That's got to be Dario.
Who was that?
Is that 8? That looks like Dario Lopez.
Oh, you got to love Dario Lopez. I tell you, he just excites me every time. Who is that? No, that was Kyle Hines.
That was Kyle Hines, Jr., number 5. That was not number 8. That was number 5.
5 and 8 look alike, but
big
I tell
hit.
you what, that great hit anyways.
Yep. On the return there for Whitehall, that was, I believe, Judson Musk.
Great open field tackle right there by Kyle Himes.
1st and 10 for the Vikings. Ball on their own 20-yard line. Essa Baggers is the quarterback. He'll keep. Now he pitches, and Ludington does a nice job of stringing that play out.
Yeah, we got to have that first tackle back there, Scoop. That first tackle would have been about a 4.5, 5 yard loss right there. We got to make that first hit, but anyways, minimal gain of 2, but we'd like to have the negative play on that.
Gain of 2 on the play there for the Vikings. 2nd down and 8. Ball on the Whitehall 22-yard line. 8:55 left in the third quarter. Ludington 20, Whitehall 7. Long count by Essa Baggers. He will keep. And Ludington did a great job right there. And that looked to be
Connor Shaney.
That was Connor Shaney right there, number 53.
Hey, when you get penetration like that, Scoop, you go ahead and hit them both. That time Connor, unlike us, we thought he ended it off, but hey, great job right there.
Isn't it great great, Jamie, seeing all the Oriole Nation fans up on the hill?
Oh, I love it.
Wow.
They got right over there on the 25-yard line. My whole family's over there.
They got a campfire going over there, yeah. All right, 3rd and 9 for Whitehall. Ball on their own 21-yard line, 8:14 left. Now Essa Baggers rolls left. He's being pursued. There's a penalty marker down, and Ludington brings him down at about the 22-yard line. Good pursuit. It was a great job by the Orioles, staying in their lanes right there, Jamie.
Exactly. Keep them contained in the middle. Don't let them outside. And at the same time there, the rush was so good, I believe we're going to have a hold.
Going to be on Whitehall.
Holding
on the Vikings. Penalty is declined. 4th down for the Vikings.
Yeah, 4th down and 9.
Urca Auto Center is founded on trust, integrity, and respect. We are proud to offer these values in our sales and business practices so our customers keep returning. The vehicles on our lot have the best prices and quality in the area, so come by and see us today. The Urca family, they've been selling vehicles in Mason County for 4 generations. Urca Auto Center, 3736 West US 10. Call 845-6282. Here's a punt by the Vikings.
Need a big return.
It's a low-line drive, and it's going to take...
That's a good punt.
Well, actually, the good news is it went out of bounds, and Ludington will take over.
Off the 26.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line as the punt right there, that came from Whitehall's, let's see here. That was Whitehall's Judson Musk on the punt. Ludington now 1st and 10. Ball is at their own 26-yard line. 7:44 to go in the third quarter. The Orioles, who led 13-7 at the half, now have a 20-7 lead. Ludington again 6-0 on the year, 4-0 in the West Michigan Conference Lakes. Whitehall 4-2 overall on the season, and the Vikings 3-1 in the. They're either 3-1 or 4. I got to double check that and see what they are. They're only with 1 loss in the West Michigan Conference. Either got 3 wins or 4 wins. Here's a pitch. Himes on the carry. Himes has got some room, and he's got a gain of about 8 before he's drilled out of bounds right there.
There he is. And North Star Chiropractic prides itself on taking care of Oriole athletes of all ages. The team at North Star Chiropractic is dedicated to helping Orioles prevent injuries, recover faster, and improve their overall performance. North Star's expert chiropractors understand the unique needs of athletes and use cutting-edge techniques to ensure a pain-free performance. At North Star Chiropractic, oral performance is our priority. North Star Chiropractic, call them 231-843-8200.
Whitehall 3-1 in the West Michigan Conference coming into tonight's game. That's the Lakes Division. Gunsel will keep, and Cam's going to be good.
He's going to push for a first down
forward
there.
progress there. That was 2nd and 3, and it looked like he was going to be brought down for a no gain right there. And he's actually got an Oriole. Let's see, they're going to mark him. Yeah, first down, Ludington.
Mm-hmm.
Move those chains.
That's right.
6:58 to go, third quarter.
Well, I'd like to see what we're doing right here on offense right now is, Coach Gillis, you see him down there calling the plays. We're keeping it on the ground. We're pounding a little bit. He's trying to get that defense to creep up in that box. As you can see right there, they have 8 in the box.
Yep.
Almost, 8 in the box right there. 1 a little bit outside, and then he's going to take a shot.
He's rolling right. He's got a receiver.
And there it is.
He's open, and he brought it down. What a catch!
That's Kyle Himes.
What a catch. You can see Cam directing
And we're going to go
Kyle.
hurry up here, Scoop. We're going to go hurry up.
A great job by Cam directing Kyle. You saw him signaling.
Turn it up, turn it up.
Cam went up, high-pointed. Kyle went up and high-pointed the ball right there, and the Orioles have the ball down at the Whitehall.
We're going to go hurry up so they can't make any defensive changes here. And we got Whitehall on their heels right here. And you're going to get him to – he almost got him to
almost.
jump.
You got the Whitehall Orioles have the ball at the Whitehall 38-yard line, 6:13 to go in the quarter.
And this is where they go to the audible. Then you see all our guys check their wristbands there. Now the play is coming in, so they all know what to do here.
Mikey Himes, Gunsel's on the carry. He broke a couple tackles, and he's got the ball down to about the 31-yard line of Whitehall. So gain of 7 on the play.
Tackle by Essebaggers.
Essebaggers on the tackle for the Vikings. 5:44 left in the third quarter. Orioles driving on the Vikings. They're up 20-7.
Yeah, I tell you right here, Scoop, the matchups are in our favor right here. You see how far the defenders, they know we have speed at receiver. Look, I mean, when have you seen a guy given a 14-yard cushion on a receiver? I mean, we could just pass him the ball right here, and he can run.
Gunsel, a little pop pass there. No, he didn't. He kept it. Gunsel trying to get outside.
Look at the
he
block
does.
by Mikey.
Oh, what a big hit collision right there. But Gunsel's got the ball down inside the Whitehall 25 to about the 24. That'll be another Oriole. First down.
Yeah, exactly. It's like Whitehall's just begging them to throw the football, and they won't do it, until we actually have to. Well, what if it's not broke, don't fix it. But they don't. They're giving them a chance, hoping that we don't run it so they don't wear it down so fast.
Whoops, sorry. It was good to see the Oriole heat-seeking missile. Gage Jones in attendance here tonight. He said to say hi to you and Coach Shank.
Oh, okay. I did not see him.
He's down in the stands supporting his brother.
Yes, sir. Brody Jones.
Yep, and it's his dad's birthday today, too. All right, 1st and 10 for the Orioles. Ball on the Whitehall 25. Gunsel looking right. Now he looks left. Little pass there. Mikey Himes at the 20. Himes at the 15. He's not what a move by Himes. And he's going to be brought down there.
That's a flag. You can't do that, Scoop.
He's going to be brought down. Oh, little talk going on right there. And I can't believe no flag has popped out.
You cannot pick a kid up and then body slam him backwards.
Hunter Osborne on the tackle right there. And, boy, he was really giving an earful there to Mikey Himes.
Very surprised on that one, Scoop.
That's
not allowed in the NFL. It's definitely not allowed in high school.
1st and 10 for the Orioles. Ball is at the Whitehall 12-yard line. Ludington up 20-7. 4:20 to go in the third quarter.
Best part about that is not one Oriole bought into what Whitehall was trying to get, is us to get a flag, and they didn't have nothing to do with that.
Gunsel's pass is going to be complete out there, and that's Taj Williams. Williams to the outside.
He's going to score, Scoop.
Williams, touchdown, Ludington! Whoa! At the 4:03 mark, a 12-yard touchdown pass from quarterback Cam Gunsel to Taj Williams.
Kind of the same play they just ran to the left side to Mikey. They went ahead and ran it to the opposite side to Taj, broke a tackle, dove for that pylon. That's a great athletic play.
Ludington 26, Whitehall 7. The Orioles were up 13-7 at the half. They've just scored on a 12-yard touchdown pass from quarterback Cam Gunsel to wide receiver Taj Williams. Or make that slot back Taj Williams. Let me get his position correct. I think we're going to have a penalty here on the point after attempt. We're going to have illegal procedure on the Orioles.
Yeah, that's not going to affect Gabe any much. I mean, he's got a good leg as long as he can keep it straight. I mean, last week he about hit a couple cars there in Manistee.
There's lots and lots of eyes on this game tonight. The huge game here in West Michigan tonight. The Ludington Orioles and the Whitehall Vikings.
For sure.
Gomez now for an extra long extra point attempt. Here's the snap, and the kick is up, and the kick is good, but we got penalty markers. Offsides on Whitehall, so that's going to give Ludington those yards back.
Yeah. We might decline it and take it. No, it's pre-snap, so that...
But we still get to hear the Badger horn again.
Yeah, well, it's a pre-snap thing, so they're going to have to go ahead and take the penalty yards here, scoop and re-kick.
Yeah, Coach Gunsel may think about, nope. I was thinking the thought may be in his head to go for two here.
Yeah, it's still a 3-score game if they only go for one, so.
All right. Gabe's getting plenty of practice right now. So they'll line up, got the where their original attempt was from. Ball will be spotted at the 10-yard line. Gomez wears jersey number 18. He's had a nice year on the boys varsity soccer team as well. Good snap. The kick is up, and it's blocked.
They block it.
Another block. That's twice that Ludington's had extra points blocked tonight. So with 4:03 to go in the third quarter, Ludington 26, Whitehall 7. Oriole Nation, if you're thinking about selling your home or property, let Team Jamie Loney at 5 Star Real Estate guide you every step of the way. With clear communication, strong organization, and a focus on your wants and needs, Jamie makes the process smooth and stress-free. Call Jamie Loney today at 231-794-9740. Team Jamie Loney, 513 South James Street in Ludington.
And Bob's Roofing Company. Bob's Roofing Company is your reliable roofing partner with over 50 years of experience using only the finest quality materials. Licensed and insured in commercial, industrial, and residential roofing. We've got you covered. Call us today and schedule your free estimate at 877-641-2627. Mike Mesher is your Ludington local salesman.
So at the 4:03 mark right now of the third quarter, Ludington leading 26-7. Here, homecoming 2025, week 7 of the MHSAA. OSN and 102.7 WMOM will be at Muskegon Orchard View. Next week we'll be on the air at 6:40 with the House of Flavors pregame show. And then 7 o'clock for the kickoff, we'll have the Lundquist Furniture starting lineup coming your way just prior to the kickoff. The Ludington Orioles and the Muskegon Orchard View Cardinals next week from Muskegon Orchard View. Right now, though, we still got a little bit over, we got a full quarter and another 4 minutes to play of this ball game. Orioles up 26-7. And here's the kickoff from Gomez. And he got outside, and big collision right there. And coming up for the Orioles,
Number 20,
and that was Logan Sloan. He come up and made a big hit right there.
He did.
I don't know who got the best of that one. The return man, was that 45? Was that Leak on the return there for Whitehall?
I did not see that, Scoop. I was more looking at if we were going to contain him. I seen a couple Orioles were down there and had a chance. They just overran the play, and nonetheless, a big hit at the 36-yard line.
All right. First and 10 for Whitehall, 3:57 to go. That looked like that could have been a false start right there.
Let's
Passes
get that
away.
intercepted.
Oh, it went right through the hands of Michael Wilson right there. And almost.
And then through the hands of
Cordy Anderson.
Right through the hands of a defender and the receiver.
Ludington again up 26-7, 3:51 to go. A 2nd and 10 for Whitehall.
You know, I like that, Scoop. If we can put them in passing situations here, it's going to be to our advantage.
Yes. Again, Walt Autry. Boy, he's having a red letter night tonight, named as royalty. Recently gave his verbal to Hillsdale College, where he'll be playing for the Chargers. And he's battling tonight. He's had quite a battle with Corday Anderson. There's a run there by Essabaggers, and a flock of Orioles brought him down, led by Messiah Himes. Also, Cooper Holmes over there. It'll bring up a 3rd and 5 for the Whitehall Vikings.
I'd take a tackle for a loss right here, Scoop.
3:25 to go in the 3rd quarter. Orioles
pads lower than that offensive line, drive them back, and then get in here in the backfield and make a play.
Ludington defensive line shifting. They'll give the ball now to Leak. Leak has a Whitehall first down.
Yeah, I tell you, Walt Autry busted through there. I thought he might have a shot, but
Colin Shelton on the tackle for the Orioles. Coming into the Oriole lineup, number 54, and that's Blake Nelson. Coming out will be Colin Shelton.
Yep, give Colin a little rest there and sub in a little bit of fresh meat here, Scoop, and then hopefully get some penetration.
You got the officials talking there to both teams, and you saw a handshake there from Big Walt Autry and Whitehall's number 75, Jameson
It's been a good
Jeffrey.
game so far. You know, they're telling them let's just keep it level here. You know, no penalties for either side.
Orioles
play good football.
They're going to have a false start.
Finally, Scoop. You know, I've been saying they've been on the border there with, you know, guys in motion, and once in a while that running back will lean forward at the same time. So I can take that for you.
No score yet on the Tigers game?
No score yet.
Okay.
So, Lenz Balder Insurance in Ludington is your local agency that gets it right the first time with a reputation built on knowledge, speed, and accuracy. They help individuals and business find coverage that truly fits. It's an independent agency. Lenz Balder compares top carriers to the finest, best protection for your home, car, or your business, so you don't have to. From personalized service to peace of mind, Lenz Balder delivers more than insurance. They deliver confidence.
There's another penalty marker down. I think they're going to get hit again for a false start. 2:31 to go in the 3rd quarter. Ludington 26, Whitehall 7. You know, we said coming into this game, Jamie, how much that the Whitehall team has been in Ludington's kitchen. Yeah. They've been in their mind. They've been in their psyche. Because of the last 4 years, Whitehall has not only beat the Orioles, but they have just trounced the Orioles.
Yeah.
And this has been what we've seen so far through the first almost 3 quarters of this game. This has been huge for the Ludington Orioles.
Very huge. You know, and we'll take those pre-snap penalties there. And I talked about it earlier in the first half. You know, they were borderline guys, two guys moving in motion at the same time, and they weren't called. And finally here in the second half, back-to-back plays. And we're going to get a third one.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Delay a game.
Okay. Delay a game this
Delay
time.
a game on the Whitehall Vikings. That's going to bring up a 1st and 25 for the Vikings, and the ball is going to be placed all the way back at the Viking 30, about the 32, 33-yard line.
And you can see some of the Whitehall players there. They don't understand what's going on. They're throwing their hands up. They're not in a real hurry to get back to the line of scrimmage. We need a big defensive play right here.
Not good body language. That's the Baggers flushed out of the pocket. He gets outside now, and good job there bringing him down. And we'll get the Oriole number right there. That looks like might have been Michael Wilson.
No,
and Cooper Holmes. I know there were 2 Orioles in on the tackle. Cooper Holmes brings him down. He gets out to about the 40-yard line.
About a gain of 9, maybe?
Yeah. Make sure you check out the Oriole Sports Network page later this evening, folks. We'll have the scoring summary up, we'll have the stats, and we'll have the area scores of interest all on the Oriole Sports Network page. 1:38 to go in this third quarter. Ludington up 26-7. Essa Baggers, the Whitehall quarterback. He's looking right now. He's being flushed out of the pocket. His pass is caught out there. That might be, that's going to be a nice gain there, close to a Whitehall first down. And again, getting up and talking a lot of garbage right there for Whitehall was Hunter Osborne.
Yeah, I tell you, Messiah Himes had a chance to make that tackle back up here at the 48-yard line, which still would have been 3rd down and 10. Now it's 3rd down and 2, so... Let's hope we're just in a little bit here. Bend but don't break.
Yes.
We need that stop right here. Good recovery by Whitehall after 3 consecutive penalties to get almost all 23 of that 25 yards back in 2 plays, Scoop.
3rd and 2 for the Vikings. Essa Baggers, he'll give it now to Leak. He's got the first down and then some, and he's met by Messiah Himes. Quite a collision there at the Oriole 35-yard line with 51 seconds left in the third quarter.
I tell you, he runs hard, and when you got a guy coming at you with a full head of steam like that, to step in there and make that tackle and stop him right there, Scoop, that's a big tackle. Messiah wanted that one after the missed tackle on the last play.
51 seconds to go. You look, Cam Gunsel, he's been a part of 4 touchdowns for the Orioles tonight. 115 for his career, the state record by Bryce Underwood at 152. It's just it's amazing. You look at Spence Riggs had the record at 61, which is a really good number.
Yeah.
And Cam has just obliterated it. All right, 1st and 10 for Whitehall. Essa Baggers to Leak. Good tackle there by the Orioles.
There.
Cooper Holmes and also
Connor
Shaney in on the tackle. That might be the last play of the third quarter. Ludington up 26-7. Figured this was going to be a tougher game than a lot of people anticipated, Jamie.
Oh, yeah.
And it has been.
For sure.
There's a reason why Whitehall's won 4 straight West Michigan Conference Lakes Division championships.
Yeah,
all right.
They're gonna try to draw them off sides here.
1 second. There it is. There's the horn. We're at the end of 3 at Oriole Field, Week 7 MHSAA season homecoming. Ludington up 26-7. You're watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network, a bird's eye view of local sports, and 102.7 WMOM. Reliable, professional, exceptional quality, and courteous service. Benedict's Auto Center has been providing the absolute best in auto body repairing and painting since the 1940s. For over 80 years, 3 generations of the Benedict family have run a business you can trust in Mason County and the surrounding area. Owner Mike Benedict will listen to your concerns and questions to ensure you have peace of mind and that the auto body needs of your vehicle are totally and completely met. At Benedict Auto Body, customer service is the #1 priority. We want our customers to know that when it comes to choosing a car repair business, it is their choice. Customers should call around and ask questions and get feedback from all car repair shops before making their decision. Bottom line, it is the right to pick which repair facility you want your vehicle fixed. That's Benedict's Auto Center at 1742 US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. You can reach owner Mike Benedict at 231-613-4111. Welcome back to Oriole Field as Thad Shank moves over to cameraman now, and Nick Wysong moves back to OSN 102.7 WMOM technical engineer. 2nd and 9 for Whitehall. Here's a pass. It's picked off! It's intercepted. Messiah Himes, the ball hawk. He's at the 30. He's at the 35, the 40, the 45, and brought down there. But another interception for the team interception leader, Messiah Himes. I believe that's his 5th interception of the season. What a huge pick there by Messiah Himes.
I tell you, that's huge, Scoop. You know, back-to-back plays by Messiah. You know, he missed that tackle over here on the 48, allowed them to get close to that first down. He makes a big stop on the next play. The very next play, like I've been saying, we want to put them in passing situations.
Yes.
And the ball doesn't look too good coming out of his hands, and there's an interception by Messiah Himes, and we're right in business here.
You know, Jamie, we talked earlier about the Oriole boys tennis team. They're going to be playing in the state championship match on October 24th and 25th at Midland. So again, congratulations to them and best of luck as they compete in state. Gunsel on the carry. Most important thing now is ball protection.
Yeah, I'd like to see Cam not take that hit and pitch that ball right there, but he took a hard one there from number 10.
Yeah, we mentioned earlier in the broadcast, Jamie, that Coach Charlie Gunsel came into tonight's game with a career coaching record at Ludington of 99 wins, 101 defeats. So this would be a very, very sweet 100th victory. You know, the next closest coach to him at Ludington High, I believe, is Coach Tom Sarazinski, who's in the 30s. I talked to Lloyd Wallace, longtime Ludington Daily News sports editor today, and Lloyd gave me that information, which I figured was correct. I just wanted to double check. He fumbles it. Gunsel he does a great job. Gunsel did a great job just to pick that ball back up. Again, ball security, Jamie.
Exactly what we need here, you know. The first play there, you know, he took a hard shot. That one we had a little player coming in motion. Himes, he faked the pop pass. And then I think he was actually going to step back and throw, but he bobbled it a little bit there. So we got 3rd down and 9. Like I said, we can win these one-on-one matchups against these receivers. If they can give them some time, we can hit a receiver. I mean, look at the cushion. 15 yards on this slot
receiver. Gunsel the pass. Got a receiver open out there. There's a great catch there by Taj Williams. And he holds on to it.
Just short.
I'll tell you what, these Oriole receivers, there's a penalty marker coming in right there. And late penalty come in right there. Real nice catch, but that was Kyle Himes Jr. who made the catch there. And we have a personal foul against the Whitehall Vikings.
Yeah.
So that will go against the Vikings, so that'll add on to that. Yeah, these Oriole receivers, one thing you can say about them, not only speed burners,
they high point the football.
But they all got great hands.
And they got great hands. If it's in the vicinity, 95% of the time they're catching it.
All Cam has to do, as you said, he just get it right in the vicinity. Just get it in the zip code.
Yep.
Yeah.
They're going to make a play. That's for sure. If they're not blocking, you know, and setting up runs, they're definitely catching the ball. And that's a lot of work goes out to the wide receivers coach there, Kyle Himes Sr.
I talked with Ron Smullen a while back, who performed at Coach Shank's wedding reception, member of the Medicine Men. And I played sports against Ron back when he played at Whitehall in the early 80s.
He predicted again.
Here he goes up, Gunsel going up top and just overthrows there, intended out there. It looked like that was Kyle Himes Jr. again. But I was talking to Ron Smullen. He predicted a final tonight of Ludington 33, Whitehall 12.
Okay.
So... But right now,
whatever it might be, I'd take it as long as it's Ludington by 1 more point.
A W.
Exactly.
Ludington.
We got a flag down here. I'm not sure, but
I think the Orioles
might have got called for a hold there.
Yeah, Orioles are backing up right now. 10:01 left in the game. Ludington 26, Whitehall 7. Orioles trying for their 7th straight victory.
And I tell you,
if they win tonight, Jamie, they secure at least a tie for the West Michigan Conference Championship.
Yep.
Because Oak Ridge,
we line up here. Look at as we line up in the cushion.
Yeah.
Look at the, we got 0. Taj is in the slot just inside, right there on the hash marks. He's got probably 13, 14 yard cushion.
1st and 20 for the Orioles. Ball on the Whitehall 36. Gunsel now, he's flushed out of the pocket. He is going to get down to about the 35 there, so he's going to gain about a yard on that. He dragged a couple of Whitehall Vikings with him. Yeah. I was looking at the standings, Jamie. Oak Ridge only has 1 loss, too. That came to us. So, Ludington plays OV next week. First things first, as Coach Gunsel says, we're taking them 1 game at a time, as they should.
Yep, exactly how we should.
It's us media guys.
Maybe last week, too, that that Whitehall might have been overlooking getting ready for this game, but we don't know. But like you said, go ahead and finish your thought there, Scott. Scoop, our commentary guys,
that's our job. That's what I was going to say, yeah. Okay, here's Mikey Himes. Himes cuts it back. 30. What a move! Mikey Himes right there, weaving his way in and out of traffic right there. He is something else. He's like a one of those little water jitterbugs.
Yeah, he's got some moves, and he got us. I think he got about 12 of that, 12 yards on that carry.
Yep.
Get that penalty yardage back plus a little bit more, so it makes it manageable. 3rd and 8, and I'm definitely sure this is probably 4 down territory, but definitely if we want to keep it a full 3-score game, this is in Gabe Gomez's range also with the wind at our back, Scoop.
Ludington facing the 3rd and 8, 8:31 to go in the game. These are really neat. We were talking about these. We're going to see if we can get to maybe the chance here. We'll see what Coach Shank says right now. He wants us to go to a commercial. Okay, we're going to step aside. Ludington 26, Whitehall 7, 8:27 to go. Homecoming 2025. You're listening and watching the OSN and 102.7 WMOM.
Hey everyone, this is Trent Lundquist from Lundquist Furniture. We've been serving West Michigan since 1940. We're here to serve you guys as a full-blown furniture store. So we have mattresses, we have recliners, we have dining room tables, anything that you would need to furnish your house, we have it. And we provide one of the best services around on the west side of Michigan. We will go anywhere in the whole state of Michigan. We will deliver it, we'll service it, we'll take care of you. I just want to appreciate you guys for being customers of ours, and we're here to serve you, and that's what we do. We're here for the Orioles. We're here for the Cardinals. We're here for the Spartans. We're proud to be a sponsor of this Orioles Sports Network.
Make sure, Oriole Nation, you tune in to the Smith and Eddy post-game show here. I'll be talking to Oriole head coach Charlie Gunsel. Right now, we've still got 8:27 to go. 3rd and 8 for the Orioles. Gunsel chased out of the pocket. He gets it to Himes. Himes is going to be near. Let's see if they mark him. He's going to be just short of a first down. It's going to bring up a 4th and very short, Jamie.
4th and short. Yeah, it was a great call. You see, the Cam was under duress right there, and but that was all set up of the screenplay. I don't think he wanted them in on him that fast, but they were there. But anyways, a well-executed screenplay, and we're just short, and we got the jumbo package coming in here.
Sweet Louis Salazar checks in. He wears jersey number 58. All 300-plus pounds.
Yep, and then Connor Cheney's also in. He's going to line up in the backfield as a fullback.
4th and short for the Orioles. Gunsel. Now we're going to have a timeout, Ludington, and we're going to stay right here. And I think, Coach, you want me to... okay, he's going to give us a couple of our awesome sponsors to chat about. And the first one is actually Jamie's going to take it.
Yep, McGee Insurance Group has been serving West Michigan since 1939. They provide quality insurance coverage tailored to fit your needs and budget. McGee Insurance service include auto, commercial, home, health, life, and umbrella insurance. McGee Insurance Group, 5965 West US 10, located next door to Ludington Chiropractic and Dr. Mark Yett. Call 231-845-5000.
You know, Jamie, I was talking to Larry Ames. He's a big Oriole backer and supporter, and he said that last week he had talked with Keith Kaczynski, who's the band director, and that Keith wanted, he said, hey, Keith, can you play the original Oriole fight song, which they did at the last Ludington home game, which was the Orioles' victory a few weeks ago. So Larry Ames wanted to mention that. LHS class of 74. So right now the Orioles facing a 4th and short. 7:39 left in the ball game. Of course, I'm a little partial to, hearing the Vagabonds. Here's the run, Gunsel, and he should have it. They give him forward progress. See where the side judge is right there. It is a first down, Ludington.
Yeah, he got it by 1.5 yards there, Scoop.
Yeah. Gunsel there on the carry.
Okay, Ludington Chiropractic. Ludington Chiropractic and Dr. Mark Yett have been serving the chiropractic needs of Ludington and the surrounding communities for more than 30 years. At Ludington Chiropractic, no appointment is necessary, as is strictly a walk-in clinic. That's Dr. Mark Yett at Ludington Chiropractic. 5965 East Ludington Avenue. For questions, call 231-843-1874.
7:14 left in the game. Ludington 26, Whitehall 7. Last report, the Tigers were trailing Seattle 1-0. Was in the fourth inning. Jamie Gunsel on a carry. He's at the 10. Gunsel, touchdown, Ludington!
Woohoo! Sound the horn.
A 15-yard touchdown run for the Ludington Orioles and Cam Gunsel. It comes at the 7:01 mark.
Yeah, it's a nice little play there on first down. You know, a little quarterback draw, kind of take a step back and then just read and see what's open and wide open to the left side, you know. And like I said earlier, Scoop, you know, we gave up that first score last week at Little Fire under Ludington. Excuse me.
Same thing happened tonight.
Same thing happened tonight. We give up the score. Ludington gets on fire, and
they're going to go for two.
Go for two, so possibly 34 unanswered coming here if we get this 2-point conversion.
Gunsel's pass is complete, and he
fell
slipped.
down.
Mikey Himes, I think that's the first time all season I've seen him lose his balance. He had it, and if he'd maintained his balance, it would have been a two-pointer. He falls, and two-point conversion no good. 7:01 to go in the game. Ludington 32, Whitehall 7. You are watching and listening to the OSN and 102.7 WMOM.
Smith & Eddy Insurance in partnership with Auto Owners Insurance. Since 1902, Smith & Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and providing insurance solutions as the area's largest independent agency. Here at Smith & Eddy Insurance, in partnership with Auto Owners, we offer the most experienced staff, the widest array of policies, and we have partnered with Auto Owners Insurance to provide exceptional solutions for our customers. With new technology and an old-school philosophy, our team is committed to delivering a winning customer experience by placing the right people in the right roles. Proudly serving all of West Michigan from our 4 convenient locations in Bear Lake, Scottville, Manistee, and in Hart, Smith & Eddy and Auto Owners remains deeply committed to the communities we serve and dedicated to meeting your insurance needs. Smith & Eddy Insurance in partnership with Auto Owners Insurance.
Welcome back to Oriole Field. Scoop Hansen, Jamie Sycon, Thad Shank, Nick Wysong, the Oriole Sports Network, and 102.7 WMOM. Ludington Orioles 32, the Whitehall Vikings 7. 7:01 left in the game. The kick by Gomez goes into the end zone. Orioles just scoring on a 15-yard run by quarterback Cam Gunsel. His 5th touchdown of the game. He's one off. He's scored 6 touchdowns in every game this year, combination of running and passing.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing when you think about it, Scoop.
We thought he had a great year last year with 48 touchdowns.
Yeah, for sure. You know, and like what I liked here is a couple weeks ago when they interviewed him on the field, you know, when they talked about that, he gave all the credit to his offensive line and to his wide receivers. You know, and be it so. You know, he couldn't do that without him, and that was nice to see him do that.
Ferris State's getting a good one.
Yes,
no doubt about that. He's got 41 touchdowns on this season. Okay, Whitehall now with the football. On the run right there is Osborne, and he gets the ball up to about the 25-yard line right there. See where they mark him.
I was trying to get a bead on the Big Rapids versus Coopersville football game tonight, but I couldn't find anything here. So if there's anybody out there that's got max preps or any type of scoring,
please
send us a message to Nick on the OSN page here and give us a score update.
Please let us know. Whitehall facing a 2nd down now and 7. Ball on the Whitehall 26-yard line. Essabaggers on the carry. He's out near the 30 before he's stopped by 3 or 4 Orioles. Hey, again, a big OSN Bravo Zulu salute to Lily Slater, Walt Autry, and Lydia Kwitneski, the OSN. I should say LHS Royalty.
LHS Royalty. Yeah,
so congratulations there.
I'll give a quick shout out to all my family across the way over there on the 25-yard line on the north end here. Tailgating out there, and it's my Aunt Robin's birthday, and they're all celebrating their birthday and come to watch the O's hopefully finish out this victory.
1st and 10 for Whitehall. Ball on their own 30-yard line. 6:23 to go. Ludington up 32-7. It's good seeing Scott DeCamp here earlier from Catchmark Sports. He's here covering the game tonight. There's a lot of media here tonight. And a lot of scouts here, too.
Yeah.
You know, this was really neat. The LHS football parents group, the moms group, they made these, and it's about 5 or 6 different reactions of Coach Charlie Gunsel. And then they had the players write something on the back. Here's one that says, "Thank you for believing in me," from Blake Nelson. And he wrote his number 54.
That's awesome.
And it's a great Charlie Gunsel face right there. We'll see if we can get to a few more of these here. 2nd down and 9 for Whitehall. 5:42 to go. Ball on their own 31-yard line. Here comes Leak with the ball, and he's driven out of bounds. Let's see what we got here, Jamie. We've got, thank you, Coach, for everything. Best coach in the nation from 58, Sweet Louis Salazar.
There you go. I'm going to tell you, got 3rd down and 7 here, Scoop, before you read another one.
Well, I can get one more out here. This is a pretty special one here. It says, "Love you, Dad. Thank you for everything, Cam."
Oh, that's cool.
Yep, so... All right now we have 5:32 left in the ball game. Again, the Orioles up 32-7. Whitehall.
Maybe we'll save that one. I'll give that to Coach when he comes up here.
That's what I was thinking about doing, but you, it's good thinking there. Good thinking.
Great minds think alike,
Yep.
Scoop.
Okay. Here's that's the Baggers. He's being pursued. He's going to be brought down for a sack. That's what I meant to say. It's not a safety, Scoop. They're not in the end zone. It is a sack.
And Cooper Holmes. I tell you, as I said, we need to force them into pass. Every time we have forced them into a passing situation, except the first quarter when they had the break in the pass interference and then the tip pass. Ever since then, we've had a positive defensive play out of it.
I'll tell you what, the last 2 weeks, both Manistee and Whitehall came out and they scored on their first possession. Well, actually, Whitehall didn't score on their first possession, but they scored in the first quarter. And
they scored first.
They scored first, and that seemed to wake the Orioles up. Here's a
short
by Whitehall. It is a short punt. And Ludington's going to have great field position. That punt came from the Vikings' Judson Musk. It's going to bring us to 4:39 left in the ball game. Ludington 32, Whitehall 7. The Orioles will have the ball at the Whitehall 48-yard line. We got some more of these facial reactions from Coach Gunsel. This is from Taj Williams. "Thank you for trusting me, Coach. And if you need a ball caught, you know who to throw it to. Congratulations." That's from Taj Williams.
Yeah. That's funny.
Yeah.
Well, I guess he's backed that up.
Hey, Benny, we got Benny Gronstal in the studio, Scoop.
Oh! Well, we said hi earlier. I got to say hi to Ben. Good to see you, buddy.
Nice to see you.
Benny Gronstal. Good to see Ben. And how's college going, Ben?
Oh, it's going great.
That's great. Great. Good to see you back home here supporting your Orioles.
Part another one of those big tripods.
Yeah, that's right. Part of the tripod. Exactly. Ben Gronstal. Very good. We have 4:20 left in the ball game, and Ludington gets 3 on that one. They have the ball at the Whitehall, just north of the Whitehall 40-yard line.
Here we go. We need to punch this one in, Scoop.
In motion. That's Mikey Himes gets to the outside. He's got that afterburner speed. Himes.
We're going to get a hold
penalty.
on Messiah on the outside edge there.
Boy, there's dirty laundry all over the field. Those penalty markers are all over the AstroTurf here at Oriole Field. Here, read this one, Jamie.
All right.
I've went through and they're all good to read.
Okay, let's see what we got.
Can you read it?
Yep. Thank you, Coach.
Got it.
I'll get some light. There we go. Thank you, Coach. You coached me since Pop Warner through varsity. Every time with you is fun on and off the field. Number 50, Colin Shelton.
Oh, that's awesome. From Colin Shelton there.
Yeah, we get one more. We got 2 left.
You get that one. I'll take that one.
All right. Here we go. Hey, Coach, when I played Pee Wee football, I asked you if I could. If I could run the ball. You said I should get used to playing right tackle because I'll be playing there for a long, long time. Now I'm going to college at right tackle. Thank you, Coach Walt Autry.
Big Walt Autry, who's going to Hillsdale College. Yeah. That's a great write-up, isn't it? And the last one I have here comes from freshman player Cole Hansen. And he said, thank you for all you do. I wish I could have played for you. So that's from Cole Hansen.
Yeah, I don't know where we're
Charlie
getting here.
That's Charlie as a Ferris State Bulldog.
Wow, look at that. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Again, big thank you to the LHS, to the Ludington Varsity Football Moms Club who made those up. And right now, Ludington moved all the way back.
I think we got 25-yard and penalties.
Yeah,
right
all the way
there.
back to their 35-yard line. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 32. You don't see too many of those.
No, you don't. But
3:45 left in the game.
What happened there? But I'm sure Coach Gunsel isn't happy about that.
Ludington gets Muskegon Orchard View next week on the road. Gunsel on the carry. Looks like a whirling dervish. He's out to about the 41-yard line where he's stopped there. And Cam and Corday Anderson are good friends. Charlie was telling me they played some AAU together. So he'll see him again on the hard court, as will Coach Shank. Corday Anderson. Yep. 3:16 left in the game. Ludington up 32-7.
Well, nothing with Ludington would like nothing more to retain this ball for the rest of this game, whether they score or not. But they don't want Whitehall getting this ball back. So, but 3rd and 27 to get a first down out of this. I wouldn't be surprised either if we just keep the ball safe and then maybe punt it back here and pin them at the 10-yard line or so.
These two teams didn't start playing until 4 years ago, but they did play in the old Seaway Conference. They stopped playing in 1988. Whitehall won that game. Last time the Orioles beat Whitehall was 1987. We have a 4th down for Ludington right now. We want to thank Urca Auto Center. They are founded on trust, integrity, and respect. We are proud to offer these values in our sales and business practices so our customers keep coming back. The vehicles on our lot have the best prices and quality in the area, so come by and see us today. The Urca family, they've been selling vehicles in Mason County for 4 generations, Oriole Nation. Urca Auto Center, 3736 West US 10. Call 845-6282. And Coach Shank, my boss, he says, read another one. North Star Chiropractic prides itself on taking care of Oriole athletes of all ages. The team at North Star Chiropractic is dedicated to helping Orioles prevent injuries, recover faster, and improve their overall performance. North Star's expert chiropractors understand the unique needs of athletes and use cutting-edge techniques to ensure a pain-free performance. At North Star Chiropractic, Oriole performance is our priority. That's North Star Chiropractic and Dr. Jacob Singh, 311 South Grass Avenue. Call 231-843-8200.
Yeah, I tell you, Scoop, for your voice's sake, I hope we don't have another big play in the game here. We need to keep you rested for next week.
I got 2 big days left on the Badger. Tomorrow and Sunday are the last 2 days of the Badger sailing season for 2025. I got to call a lot of Badger bingo over the next 2 days.
You better get some lozenges there, because I tell you, that's right there, just about where I said, about the 10. We're going to have it about the 12-yard line.
Nice punt there by Keldon Mosier, and it's down by Cooper Holmes. Coop.
Yep.
Ludington 32, Whitehall 7, 2:33 left in this game. The Orioles about to improve to 7-0 on the year.
Something else, ain't it?
Yeah,
Scoop?
only one other team has been there. That was the 1989 Ludington team that went 9-0. They were conference champions. The 76 team was, they shared the championship of the Seaway with Muskegon, Reese Puffer, and Fruitport. That team, 76, was quarterbacked by Blake Fry. Of course, the 89 team had Bob Organ on it, Jamie Kirkpatrick. They had Jason Sofa, Tenney. They had Dilliner. They had all kinds of, you look at that. That was a fantastic team. That I know Thad got to see them probably a little closer than I did. I was in the Navy at the time in Iceland. All right, we have 2:23. I think they had something with the clock there, Jamie. They were looking up here at the press box.
Yep, they got something going there, Scoop.
This Oriole.
Well, I got an update from Coach Troy Veneman. Right now, it's 31-28 Coopersville.
Wow!
With 8 minutes and 30 seconds left in the game.
That's a barn burner going on there. Does that game at Coopersville or Big Rapids? Do you know?
I don't know where it's at, but Coop's up, so we need Coopersville to pull that out.
Coopersville has really, they started out there, I think, 0-3. They've turned it around since then. They have played some really good football. And, this magical season for the Orioles, the season is just excitement continues, Jamie.
It is, and we have a good shot at winning this one here, and then hopefully winning the last two.
Better than good with 1:49 left in the game.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But, we're talking about that game there. You got Big Rapids that's undefeated right now, and then you also have Escanaba that's undefeated.
And,
so we could have 3 undefeated teams, and we'd end up the 3rd seed possibly because of points.
Coach Nichols thought that the other team maybe getting into that district might be the Freeland Falcons.
Okay.
We'll see, though. That's still a ways away yet.
Yeah.
So I know us media types, we like to speculate.
Yeah, we would like to have a home game, and we need one of those 2 undefeated teams to lose to have that happen.
That would be sweet. There's a carry there. Leak has had the last couple carries for Whitehall. 1:21 to go. There's a Whitehall Viking injured right now. And
you hate to see that.
Yeah, you hate to see that.
He's moving. There we go, Scoop.
The clock will be stopped with 1 minute, 13 seconds left in this game. Yes, there's going to be a special presentation after the game, and I'm happy that I was able to help out a little bit with that presentation as far as doing some research.
I like special presentations.
Yes. Yep. I don't know if Coach Shank will compensate me for that or not, but if he doesn't, I'm still okay with that.
I think you're okay with that.
I love working with the OSN, and I have since its inception in 2019. And I hope to be doing this for many, many years yet with you and Coach Shank and the OSN. Here's a fumble.
Get on that ball.
And Whitehall does recover with 59 seconds to go. Ludington winning 32-7. The Orioles are going to move to 7-0 on the season.
And I tell you
and
what, man.
5-0 in the West Michigan Conference Lakes with 1 conference game left. That's next Friday at Muskegon Orchard View.
Yeah, 1 game at a time, and this is exactly what the Orioles did. But you list sideline down here, they're ready to erupt, Scoop. They played. This is what they've been waiting for, is to get through this game and make a statement for themselves.
You knew with what's happened in the past, Jamie, that the Whitehall game was going to be a severe test. Penalty markers all over the place, 24 seconds left in the game. Now, again, it's just been the way they have taken it to us the last 4 years.
Yeah, and at that time, we had talented football teams, but at that time, Whitehall was just stacked with very, very talented players that went on and played in some college, and now the tides have turned a little bit. We're stacked.
We're playing. Isn't Coopersville playing Big Rapids tonight?
Yes.
Okay, we got a Kennewa Hills against Coopersville. That can't be right, is it?
No.
Yeah, I think Coopersville's playing Big Rapids, I believe. No, Big Rapids. No, that's not correct, Jamie. Big Rapids is. Kennewa Hills is playing Coopersville tonight.
Oh, I thought Big Rapids game was Coopersville tonight.
No. Big Rapids has. We're seeing who they're. I think they're playing somebody in the. Somebody
that
in
should be the
the
last
conference.
play
That
of
should
the
be
game
8
right
seconds. What a sweet victory for the Ludington Orioles as they defeat the Whitehall Vikings 32-7, and they move to 7-0 on the year.
How about that? 32 unanswered points by the Orioles, Scoop.
You're right, 32 unanswered points.
Unanswered.
And how about Coach Charlie Gunsel, his 100th career coaching victory? How sweet is it against the Whitehall Vikings?
Yeah, that's a big one, Scoop.
Yep, and they've got at least a share of the West Michigan Conference Lakes Division Championship.
And if they can keep this run going with the undefeated regular season, that would take Coach Gunsel to 102 wins and 101 losses.
Yep, exactly. So there goes the Badger horn.
Sound the horn.
Sound that horn. We want to thank Smith & Eddy Insurance, our exclusive postgame sponsor. Smith & Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, a caring business, foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. Coach Mike Nichols just handed this to me, folks, and I'm going to read it right now. With tonight's victory, head coach Charlie Gunsel achieved a historic milestone for the Ludington Orioles football program, securing his 100th career victory as the team's leader. This remarkable accomplishment stands as a testament to his dedication, leadership, and enduring commitment to the Orioles over his tenure. Gunsel, who took the head coaching reins in 2004, has devoted much of his life to the Ludington football program, and in the process, creating lasting memories for hundreds of Oriole football players and families. Coach Gunsel's 100th win doesn't just mark a number, it celebrates 2 decades of leadership, development, and competitive football in Ludington. The victory cements his status as the winningest coach in Ludington football history. Congratulations, Coach Charlie Gunsel, on career victory number 100. And with that said,
that's excellent.
Yes.
I think we're going to see something down there.
Yep,
He
right now.
probably doesn't know about it.
Yeah.
Charlie Gunsel achieved
Yep.
an historic milestone for the Ludington Orioles football program, securing his 100th career victory as the team's leader.
Yeah, look at him running with the Gunsel faces down there. It's pretty neat, Scoop.
That's awesome.
Who took the coaching reign in 2004 has devoted much of his life to Ludington football program and in the process created lasting memories for hundreds of Oriole football players and families. Coach Gunsel's 100th win doesn't just mark a number, it celebrates 2 decades of leadership, development, and competitive football.
Coach Gunsel down there right now with his players.
Victory cements his status as the winningest coach in Ludington football history. Congratulations, Coach Charles Gunsel, on your career victory
And
number 100.
Ludington Public Address announcer Dan LeDuc, I can't even talk right now, I'm so excited. He just read basically what I was handed by Coach Mike Nichols as well. And Coach Nichols wanted me to go ahead and say that over our broadcast tonight. And Coach down there posing with his players, and they got a banner right there. Hopefully they'll turn this way so the folks here in the bleachers can see that as well. And I'm going to give this to you. If they turn it this way, Jamie, go ahead and snap a photo of that banner right there with the players. And, Coach, you want us to go ahead and take a break right now? We're going to step aside. Ludington defeats Whitehall tonight to go to 7-0 on the year, 5-0 in the West Michigan Conference. The Orioles win 32-7. And here comes the student section right now at Oriole Field. And the players are saying, hey, put the brakes on. Let us talk with our coach for a little bit first. But anyway,
That's it. Let's celebrate.
Yep. As I was saying, Ludington wins 32-7. You're watching and listening to the OSN and 102.7 WMOM.
Welcome to House of Flavors, Michigan's largest ice cream producer. But we're more than just ice cream. We exist to make ice cream, feed people, and make our world a better place. We donate 25% of all profits to charity annually. You heard that right. We are dedicated, innovative, adaptable. Come join our team. We are looking for amazing people to join our team in maintenance, operations, palletizing, warehouse, CDL drivers. We provide career development opportunities, year-round stability, competitive wages, health insurance, 401k retirement, bonuses, profit sharing, and free ice cream. Join us to make ice cream and make a difference. Find your career today at houseofflavors.com/careers.
Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice is packed with natural anti-inflammatories to help reduce pain after exercise. It's the ultimate antioxidant that combats soreness, getting you back to the gym or on the trail faster. Indian Summer Tart Cherry Juice, ready to drink from fresh-pressed tart cherries, grown and produced in the U.S., and always gluten-free. It's just sweet enough and priced just right. Bring home the great taste of real fruit. Bring home Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice. Ask for it at your local store.
Hey everyone, this is Trent Lundquist from Lundquist Furniture. We've been serving West Michigan since 1940. We're here to serve you guys as a full-blown furniture store. So we have mattresses, we have recliners, we have dining room tables, anything that you would need to furnish your house, we have it. And we provide one of the best services around on the west side of Michigan. We will go anywhere in the whole state of Michigan. We will deliver it, we'll service it, we'll take care of you. I just want to appreciate you guys for being customers of ours, and we're here to serve you, and that's what we do. We're here for the Orioles. We're here for the Cardinals. We're here for the Spartans. We're proud to be a sponsor of this Oriole Sports Network.
Welcome back to Oriole Field, and for the first time since 1987, the Ludington Orioles have defeated the Whitehall Vikings. They win tonight 32-7. Coach Charlie Gunsel records his 100th career varsity coaching victory, and it couldn't come at a better time, Jamie, over the Whitehall Vikings, a team that has really manhandled the Orioles the last 4 years since Ludington came back into the West Michigan Conference.
Yeah, and I'm sure after 4 years, those are pretty good handle victories by Whitehall over the past 4 years. And, coming out here and Whitehall scored first. And then we followed up with 32 unanswered. And, there's a few things we had to clean up there. But I'm sure Coach Gunsel was very, very happy with the final outcome of that right there. And so those players, I mean, they left it all on the line out there. So, Scoop, and speaking of that, here he is right here, Mr. 100.
Yeah. Yep, definitely. Coach Gunsel is going to get the headset there from Jamie Sykon. And, Coach, a lot to talk about here. Number one, it's been a long time since the Ludington Orioles have defeated the Whitehall Vikings, 1987 to be exact. Of course, there was quite a hiatus between when last playing them in 88 and then 2021, but they've really manhandled us the last 4 years. So your boys had to get past that thought, the Vikings being in their kitchens, also the psyche of Whitehall, they pummeled them. Boy, it started out tonight. Whitehall wanted to have the game going like they wanted to. They chewed up a lot of time. They got the first touchdown, kind of like what happened in Manistee last week. And then your Orioles turned it around. They were up 13-7 at halftime. Came out in the second half with that kickoff, and they moved it down the field. And in a nice second half for your team, and a really resounding 32-7 victory.
Yeah, I thought they kind of whipped us up front in the first half. We couldn't block Corday Anderson. So we were having to do things where we were running away. Corday is by far the best defensive player we've played all year, maybe in multiple years. He's just a dominant kid. But we found a way. It wasn't pretty, it wasn't smooth, but we were just so dang good defensively tonight that they gave us an opportunity.
Your speed, the defensive speed tonight, my goodness, it was something to behold out there. And just your 100th victory can't be much sweeter, can it, Coach?
No, this is about as good as it's been. So just to, have these guys working their tails off. They've earned everything, and they get an event like tonight where it's homecoming, we're undefeated, we're playing for a conference title. And, like I said, it was not easy. And for them to come out and compete the way they did, I was super proud of them.
Yeah, Whitehall, we figured this was going to be a very competitive game tonight, and 32-7 really doesn't describe the final score.
It was hard. It was hard sledding in. I would say offensively, we never really got into a groove, and that was due to Whitehall. Defensively, though, JP and Coach Garrett and Coach Kirby, they had those guys dialed in. The one time they scored was on a turnover. They had the short field. They scored. Other than that, I thought we really shut them down.
Yeah. About the only thing that wasn't normal from the first 6 games of the year, Cam didn't have 6 touchdowns tonight. He only had 5.
Yeah, he's slacking. But I tell you, the 5 tonight were the hardest 5 he's had. I mean, we just had to work because they play so fast and so physical, and we were missing people all over the place. But, at the end of the day, football's a weird deal. Sometimes it's going to look pretty, and sometimes it's not, but the outcome's what we wanted.
Yeah, very hard-hitting game out there tonight.
Very physical, yes.
Coach, now next week you got Muskegon Orchard View. So with the win tonight, you've at least secured a share of the champion. That's what we thought. We want to make sure we had that right.
Depending on what Oak Ridge did tonight, I don't know who they were playing, but we have to go to Orchard View. We have to take care of our business, and Orchard View is probably the most improved football team in the conference. So, enjoy this tonight. Enjoy homecoming. That was a special event. What we just saw. I mean, that doesn't happen very often. And like I said, it was not easy. It was very physical, but we just had guys come up and make plays.
And one of your players, Belding, is beating Oak Ridge tonight, 28-7.
Yeah, that's non-conference.
So exactly, Coach. You got to say, you got to be pretty proud of your player, Walt Autry, as well. Walt was selected as royalty tonight for the homecoming.
That was. I mean, I'm standing out there at halftime, it's freaking 13-7, and I felt bad, but it wasn't like I was locked into the whole deal. But Walt deserves that stuff, and the other 2 young ladies, I'm sure, are very happy, and I'm happy for them. But Walt's a great representation of what we try to do at Ludington in our football program. He's so well rounded, and Walt had Walt's night was tough. I mean, he was going he's going against a kid that's probably going to be first team All-State for a reason. I mean, so I'm glad Walt got that, and we'll be able to watch film and enjoy this one.
You had a couple of Orioles out there on the court tonight.
Yeah, that's
Your
good.
son,
Yeah.
Cam.
Yeah, he was locked into that. I'll tell
Gabe
you that.
Gomez.
Yeah, it's a good representation of our program. I was very proud that we had that many football players selected to be on that by the student body. That just tells me that our kids are, when they're in the school, they're doing what they should be doing, and they're well respected by their peers.
Yeah, and let's talk a little bit. We'll let you go, Coach. Here in just
I
a
do want to
second.
get going.
But
I really.
Yeah, we'll let you go here, Coach. But we want to talk a bit about your first year coaching was 2004, and I'm looking at I have your composite of your years here, and you see a lot of pretty tough years, and you stuck with the program. And I'll tell you what, Ludington's blessed to have coaches like you and Coach Thad Shank, and I could go right down, Coach Rob Killips, so all the programs.
That about Shanks because he's sitting right here and he's your boss.
He's
That's
my
the only
boss. He knows I want to raise here real soon. So
I tell you, this has been all I ever wanted to do was coach, and so I got to do it here. I would never want to do it anywhere else, and to have the team that I have right now is what I've always wanted in a football team. So it's culminating exactly the way I wanted to do it. You know, I mean, I want to go to practice on Monday because I love being around these guys.
Yeah,
and I mean, we had some lean years, but those were still great kids. You know, if I were a bunch of dinks, I wouldn't stick around. You know, I mean, but they were always great kids with great families, and it's been a long journey, but super pumped about it, and I just want to keep practicing.
Yeah. Well, we look forward to seeing you next week in Muskegon Orchard View, Coach. But first, before you leave, we got something here for you.
I saw those.
So
but there's a special read on the back for you.
And everybody put something special, but
yeah, this one's for you.
Your son there.
Yep.
Yeah, don't show me that right now. I'm not on the radio. I'm not reading that. You're not going to get me.
Come on, Coach. All right.
I'll take it home. I'll read it when I get home with Beth or something. But I'm not reading that stuff.
I've got
right
a few here too. These are mine though.
Oh, okay.
But you get that one because that's from your son.
All right, good.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks,
and
guys.
congratulations on victory number 100 and victory number 7 of this year. The Orioles 7-0, 5-0 in the West Michigan Conference.
Feels good, guys.
See you
Thank
next
you.
week at OV. That's Coach Charlie Gunsel. A very happy Coach Gunsel as the Orioles get the Orioles. I have a feeling that goes back to when Braden Kronline was our technical engineer. But the Orioles finally get the proverbial monkey off their back.
Yeah.
They defeat the Whitehall Vikings here tonight, 32-7. Your final thoughts, Jamie?
You know, great ball game. Weeks like we said at the beginning, it was going to be a battle, and 32-7 might not. The score doesn't show the battle that was put out there by both teams, especially in the first quarter, the first half, and right on down through the whole game. But Whitehall scored first. Ludington came back with 32 unanswered and proved that their season isn't just a fluke. It's what they really set out to be, like Coach said. And 32-7 is a great victory for this team going with 2 games left. Great football tonight. Couldn't get any better than homecoming victory, Scoop.
Look at Big Walt Autry out there. I think he's being interviewed right now by Scott DeCamp. And, boy, what a ball game he had tonight, and just a great win for the Ludington Oriole football program. They defeat Whitehall 32-7. They have one home game left. That'll be Week 9 against Howard City Tri-County, and they have one road game, and that's next Friday at Muskegon Orchard View. And with that said, make sure you check out the OSN page later tonight, folks. We'll have the scoring summary up there. We'll also have the stats and the area scores of interest. For our executive producer, executive director tonight, he was both the technical engineer and the cameraman, Thad Shank. Also for Nick Wysong, who was technical engineer tonight and cameraman, as well as for my sidekick tonight doing the color commentary, Jamie Sycon. This is the voice of the Orioles, Todd Scoop Hansen, saying so long from Oriole Field, and also a shout out as well to can't forget Chris Nicholas at 102.7 WMOM. But again, I'd like to say good night to Oriole fans. Have a great weekend, and we'll be back on the air with you next Friday from Muskegon Orchard View. Your final score here, homecoming 2025, Week 7 of the MHSAA, the Ludington Orioles 32, the Whitehall Vikings 7. Good night, Oriole Nation.